All right. Good morning, everybody. Nice to have you here today. Let me know if you can hear me and I'm not accidentally just talking to myself like I do sometimes. We're going to go over the news and then I'm going to be playing some Star Wars The Old Republic. I'm going to be hopping onto my Smuggler character, my favorite little story character right now. Let's go take a look at the news. So today is Thursday, May 15th, Super Giant. Let's pare that down a bit. Thursday, May 15th, the sale of the day is the euphoric Corellian armor set. I think this armor set's really cool, except there are certain parts of it that don't die and just stay brown, and I find it a little frustrating. The B25 SAL free pet is still available by logging in before May 16th. You can still get the little amethyst flotilla pet by going to SWTOR.com. and using the code SWTOR SWC25 on SWTOR.com. And if you have any friends that play SWTOR only very occasionally, make sure to tell them to go pick up that little free pet before it expires. The Naboo C-Type Speeder is a free reward for subscribers who subscribe before May 23rd, and there's currently a Twitch Drops campaign. Most of you in here may have already earned it, but if you haven't already, go ahead and take a look at the My Drops inventory and see your progress. Make sure to link your Twitch account to your SWTOR account before you press that claim button, or it just breaks. Double XP is currently going on until May 16th. Double XP. My character's already level 1 billion. The Galactic Season 8 is currently running. And we'll do that next Tuesday as usual. And Pirate Incursion event is going to be running soon, at the late end of the month. That's it for events and main news. There is a second round of PTS changes. Most of them are related to Master Mode XR53 for anyone who happens to be testing that. I sure as heck am not. They did another round of character modernization, which I found to be really, really funny because they fixed some things and others they fixed literally halfway, which made me laugh really hard. Hang on, let's scroll past all these. They, where's my chiss? Where's my chiss? Mine specifically. Where's my chiss? Where's my chiss? Oh, my chiss isn't even on this page. There we go. They fixed the top half, but not the bottom half. So they're still working on it. They did say they're going to fix it with update 7.7. And they did say they made some improvements and bug fixes for dynamic encounters. But to be honest, a lot of the bugs that I had experienced when testing on the public test over the first round still were not fixed. So I'm unsure what that means for the state of dynamic encounters on live. We might not be able to actually test them all the way before they go live. However, they did start adding some achievements, and I started taking notes about that, so they'll be available for you guys once it actually does go live. At least some bare bones notes, even if we can't fully test them. Dynamic encounters guide.
I'm still convinced Devs just wanted to see our characters in their undies and did all that just for this.
That includes Tython, Korban, Ormentel, Hutta, Ilum, and Coruscant and Dromika. So there's 7 new places. The old ones were Hoth and Tatooine. So yeah, pretty crazy. A pretty large amount of different things to check out. I did a count. There's about 76 different dynamic encounters that are currently on the live server, and I think there's still a couple more that haven't made it onto the public test server that they are still working on, including a really interesting one on Coruscant that I'm very curious about, but it doesn't seem to be quite in the game yet. I'm still convinced, says Patrick, devs just want to see our characters in their undies and did that all just for this. Oh yeah, that was the total ploy all along. Atheist says, yes, I've been enjoying your streams as much as your website. Probably the most comprehensive place for SWTOR information. Thank you for all your hard work. Thank you for such a nice comment, especially after I just finished such a big project. I was like multiple hours yesterday. I think I was at like I have to have been at 4 or 5 hours of just working on these guys, getting them all ready to go, tracking down the achievements, getting all the information in there and screenshots and stuff like that. And I was like, I never want to see a video game again. And then I wake up this morning and I'm like, yay, let's work on stuff again. But what am I going to be working on today? I am going to be jumping into my character named Prosper. Can you spare a second to pick up a gun pub side? I sure as heck can. Thank you. Heck yeah, absolutely. And if you guys have any questions, today is a great day to ask. Today is going to be a very chill day, a very relaxed day, as I'll just be, you know, checking out my smuggler. Checking out my smuggler, doing the story, not trying to organize 60 people in a raid frame or do gods from the machine. Though that was so close yesterday. For those of you that missed it, yesterday is Wednesday. It's our progression day where our team works together against a difficult operation where we learn together, and we got the boss to 0% but didn't kill it. Oh my gosh. So incredibly close. What you got for me, Pat? Pat, you found Theed Arms Ripper? I think you said? Trading? Ooh, thank you. Do you want... I don't have a ton of credits. Here's at least some. I'm starting to get low on the list. Ah! Patrick, you cancel me? Can I give you 5 million credits at least? We'll keep it for free. No! Take my credits. Thanks for contributing towards the project. You've been able to find quite a few of the ones that I have not been able to find. That list is getting so short too. Thank you. So if anyone had to bet, 7.7 end of May or beginning of June? I honestly don't know. What are we, May 15th? I feel like they could probably launch at end of May. They've been going through the public test server cycle really fast. It was only up for a couple days, and I think they might do a round 3, but even if they do a round 3, that should give them time to launch at end of May if they wanted to, I think, surprisingly. I always bet for longer because, you know, prepare to be disappointed and then be pleasantly surprised with most projects in life is usually generally a good a good rule of thumb for your happiness. Hey, Flavius, you got your golden dream. Nice. Here you go. Sweet pink and or purple diamond beside your name now. I'm missing 2 fitted weapons still, says Rogue. I finally got the last fitted armor set last week. Oh, nice! Congratulations. It's too bad they're not in like collections or achievements or anything like that. Which of the 2 weapons are you missing, Rogue, may I ask? So yeah, I'm not entirely sure about the date for the next update. I have, but the PTS, as far as I can tell, everything on there is mostly done except for character modernization clearly needs some work still. Dynamic encounters still have a few bugs, but are like 90% done. They haven't put the achievements up yet for testing on the public test server for the dynamic encounters, but I don't know if their goal is to put that as part of 7.7 or if their goal is to put that in a later update. Like the other ones, they put them in a later update to give you something to do kind of when you went back or to get them out on time. I'm not entirely sure. So this is my character Prosper, and this is the character I was going to hop onto. She's a cute little smuggler. I'm making my way through the smuggler story. She's currently has 2 different options of where she can go. She can go to Tatooine or she can go to Alderaan. And I think the one that she's supposed to... she was following up on a different quest. So speak to Dr. Hope. And it looks like I need to go hop on a taxi, and I'll turn everything off once I get there. So we had a nice question from Pascal. Pascal over on YouTube said, what is your expectations? How long will SWTOR survive? I have no idea. SWTOR is currently 13 years old and has been putting a lot of time and effort into modernizing the game and updating it so it can keep going for a long time in the future, which is pretty cool. Definitely kind of unexpected on my bingo list. If you asked me that 5 years ago, would I have said that? I don't know. I don't think so. But it's very clear that their goal is to make it run long term, and they're actually with a studio that has games that have run for almost 2 decades. So it's very clear that that's their goal. Intizar says, I do not like Tatooine, but I do like saying Tatooine. Ugh, sand. Remco says, did anyone else get their Twitch link to SWTOR but does not get any drop progress? Oh, Remco, I saw them posting something about that or saying something about it with the Twitch drops, that the progress is happening but you can't see the progress. Does anyone remember what they said? I believe it was something that Jackie said live with her mouth during the last developer live stream. It was something like log in and log out of your Twitch account or something like that. Does anyone remember what she said off the top of your head? See, where do I need to get to? I think I'm in the right spot. Oh, in the dealer's and cantina. Perfect. That'll be easy to get there. Yeah, okay, perfect. Log in and log out. Thank you, Hero. Thank you, Hero-kun. That was real nice of you. Hey, Pascal! Thank you. That's so nice of you. Welcome on over here. Thank you. Thanks for supporting the project. Swtorista, hey. Do you think, says Noah, the Master the Fight Storm 1 edition is worth it if I'm getting back into the game? Hey there. So if you're just getting back into the game, I don't know if I'd necessarily recommend it, mainly because it is a 6-month subscription. So it's really for players who know that they're already going to be playing that long. That's half a year. If you already are planning on playing for that long, yeah, it's a pretty decent deal. Basically, if you're looking for the cheapest way to subscribe, this is not it. However, if you wanted the cartel coins and were maybe planning to buy them already, then if you add the price of cartel coins and the subscription time, it is a good deal. I will point out though, there's no other way to get this specific reward. So if you want this reward, you either pay $99 or you don't. But in general, I think it's generally a good deal, especially if you're going to get the cartel coins already. However, if you're just trying to spend the bare minimum on the game, which is also a good idea in general to save money, then just subscribe using the subscription only options that are down. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. If you wanted an actual breakdown, you can actually take a look here, and I'll link it for you. And there's a financial breakdown at the bottom where it kind of compares the different options and their money values. Why can't I toss Corso out the airlock? Urza, when I have the ask questions button on, that's not the kind of question I'm asking for you to ask. I'm not asking to know, why can't you send Corso out the airlock? The answer is because you must love him and cherish him and treat him so nicely. Okay? Okay? You gotta take care of that freaky little cowboy boy. Ah, okay, so very nice little comment about the EULA file. They posted something about it. Let me go see that really fast. It wasn't on the dev tracker. Maybe it was like they edited their post. Hi everyone, if you're not seeing the EULA settings file, we suggest accepting the EULA agreement and waiting at minimum 10 seconds before clicking on the play button. It does take a few seconds for the file to be written once you accept the agreement. Oh, the initial fix that was rolled out yesterday has worked for most users who are impacted by the issue. We'll continue to keep an eye on reports and make improvements and updates to the launcher throughout the years. Oh, cool, okay. Awesome. Yay! So I think mine worked the first time yesterday, and I'm pretty sure it worked today. It's so nice to just be able to log in, and I didn't even think about the EULA. I didn't have to like try and figure out how to get logged in. I'm glad it worked for you. That's awesome. That is super cool. A lot easier. ACA Mike NZ says that they asked ChatGPT for suggestions. Mike, just as an important note, ChatGPT can be useful for some things, quite a few things. Unfortunately, video game stuff, it is not very useful because video game stuff can change by the day, and ChatGPT doesn't have information that happened yesterday or the day before, and it also can't go into the game itself and try things. It can't do anything in the game. It is just a robot that can go and read everything on the internet and then do its best to try and answer your question based on what it's read. However, if it isn't caught up with reading, which it is not, then it can't help you. So a lot of stuff like this and a lot of stuff in SWTOR, unfortunately ChatGPT is not useful, which is crazy to me. Like, I'm like, wow, what I write is actually useful because I do the research in the game, and ChatGPT can't do that, at least not yet. So what it does is it tries to give you an answer that it think might be right, and it's just kind of guessing to a lot of the time if it doesn't have the actual information it needs. However, it is useful for things that are, what is the date? The date that when How old can ChatGPT read back on the internet? Since what year? There's like a magic year. Right, anything before 2021. Especially things that are not video games. So things like cleaning tips, repair tips for like physical things, gardening, stuff like that. It's actually really good at because it has the entire wealth of the internet to scour all the way back since whatever 1980s to read and get information from. But yeah, unfortunately video games, and not just SWTOR, this could be Skyrim, this could be whatever, it doesn't usually have enough information to give you an actually accurate answer, and unfortunately it's overconfident and will just pretend it's correct even when it's not. It's good for creative things. It's good for, yeah, just ideas. It's always good for ideas. For facts, it's not the best, yeah. I found it most useful for coding because it has a wealth of information, and coding has a set rules that ChatGPT can read. It can read the documentation, and I find it useful for like when I can't find the name of stuff. It also just straight up lies, exactly right. It doesn't try to couch its answers to make sure it's actually correct. Aw, my brother got a new kitten, and he's been asking information about how to care for it. Yeah, that's a pretty good use for it because it has the entire wealth of how to take care of kittens since the 1980s to read through and give you information about, you know. Freya says, wait 10 seconds. How am I supposed to wait that long to play? Apparently I just let mine sit and walked away and came back with some chocolate milk, you know. Let's go talk to Dr. Hope. So I was able to get some special core samples to give to this doctor that I picked up on, I think, Terrace. I saved these samples, and now we're like going backwards in the story to deliver them to Dr. Hope and Dr. Hope's patient there. He must have Corso summoned. Rude.
Good to see you. Ah, Captain and Corso Riggs. It's good to meet such generous souls in a place like this.
I just realized I should turn my volume up. Oh, it's so loud. For me, at least.
Ah, Captain and Corso Riggs. It's good to meet such generous souls in a place like this. I'm Dr. Hope.
I think I'm gonna turn down the ambient sound a bit. It's really loud for me. Sound effects, voice volume, music off all the way, 100%. There we go. Give it another go.
Ah, Captain and Corso Riggs. It's good to meet such generous souls in a place like this. I'm Dr. Hope. I like to think of myself as a messenger of mercy, caring for the poor, forsaken citizens of the underlevels.
We don't need the pitch, just tell us what you know about Rona.
I'd be happy to, but as a doctor, I must put the needs of my patients first.
Is that your real name?
Dr. Hope?
The citizens of Lower Coruscant call me that for the ray of hope I bring to their cramped and miserable lives.
Is this guy a drug dealer?
I'm sure.
Right, so I've got some life-saving medications that need delivering.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, Coruscant security only cares about the rich. They don't let anyone distribute medications in the underlevels at all.
Tell me what I can do.
Well, I don't want to get you or me into trouble with the law.
Hey, Kev, thank you.
The only way to get my meds down without getting stopped is to carry them inside a living body.
Whoa!
What?
They'll be safely stored in surgical plastic and implanted under the skin. My, nurse can remove them on the other end.
Captain I used to serve with. He once swallowed a whole shipment of grenades to keep them under wraps. This isn't half bad.
I wish I had 100 just like you, Captain.
This was always Rona's kind of thing, breaking the law to do good under the nose of a corrupt authority. It's worth it if I get to see her.
Oh no, my chat box is on.
I just need you to come with me a moment.
My chat box is on and anyone up for the DVL. Somehow it didn't get close. Oh man, I'm having a fail of a recording day. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure this guy is just dealing drugs and I was like, where am I putting these? I'm not sure I want to do this quest, but my smuggler's down to do some smuggling, right? Kevster says, love your content. Thank you, Kevster, for backing it up. Appreciate
Captain
it.
And Corso Riggs.
Not this
it's
guy
good to
again.
meet such generous souls in a place like this. I'm Dr. Hope. I like to think of myself as a messenger of mercy, caring for the poor, forsaken citizens of the underlevels.
We don't need the pitch, just tell us what you know about Rona.
I'd be happy to, but as a doctor, I must put the needs of my patients first.
I'll listen for now.
Right, so I've got some, life-saving medications that need delivering. Unfortunately, Coruscant security only cares about the rich. They don't let anyone distribute, medications in the underlevels at all.
Those folks deserve a fair shake. We're not the blasted Empire.
The blasted
I could
Empire.
see you were a woman of compassion. The only way to get my meds down without getting stopped is to carry them inside a living body.
We need that crazier option.
They'll be safely stored in surgical plastic and implanted under the skin. My, nurse can remove them on the other end.
Captain I used to serve with. He once swallowed a whole shipment of grenades to keep them under wraps. This isn't half bad.
I wish I had 100 just like you, Captain.
Great smuggler lore.
This was always Rona's kind of thing, breaking the law to do good under the nose of a corrupt authority. It's worth it if I get to see her.
I'll just need you to come with me a moment, Master Riggs.
Poor Rona, named before COVID.
Perfect. These vials should stay sealed for at least 12 hours, no problem. I'll tell my contact, nurse, to expect you.
When we get back, Rona better be waiting.
Wow. I like the little slice, squitch. So where do you think they put them? Where do you think they cut my skin open and put the life-saving medicine into? Okay, where are we putting these to? We're bringing these to the lower levels, they said, I think. Just take a little drive over. Where's the door? Here it is. Here we go.
The canteen is here, Big.
Dr. Gamology, thank you so much for bringing yourself over here. That's awesome. Thank you. And hi, you guys. We're playing some Star Wars The Old Republic today. I'm just chilling out. I'm playing the Smuggler story today. I'm actually recording the story because I wanted to try making a little video of the Smuggler story, and that's why I actually have the music off so I can kind of stitch them together a bit. Oh, hey, is that little emote of you waving a raid sign? That's very cute.
Are currently open for business.
Swtorista, I bought a customization for Dorn, my companion, but it says I need apprentice something to use it. Are you sure it was for Dorn? What does it actually say? And we have Force and Fellowship. Oh, what a cool name. Hello, I just started playing SWTOR, going through the Jedi Knight story. So far, it's a blast. Thought I might be late to the game, but I was surprised to see a lot of people playing. It's been a blast. A Lord of the Rings and Star Wars fan for years. Oh, that makes so perfect sense of your name, the Force and the Fellowship. Yeah, welcome on into the game. I feel like you picked the perfect class to start with on the Jedi Knight if those are two things you really like, you know? I think this guy might be slightly less than legitimate. I mean, we know he's not legitimate. We know he's an underworld doctor. It's just whether or not this is actually medicine or not, I'm a little skeptical about it. Dr. Yamawa just says, it's nice to see you. I do have to run and get lunch before meetings. Bury me. Have a great stream. Have a good one. See ya. Bye. I started a female trooper, and the worst thing about that is I can't smooch Dorn. That is sad. I think you can you give her a little smooch? There's a flirt option with her way later in the story. Way later. This person's name is Dark Jedi Nami, all one word. Legacy of the Sith, all one word, as their legacy name. Very solid. So what was I up to last night? Okay, so last night I was working really hard on the dynamic encounter guides. I was basically just going through every 15 minutes, going through all of the 7 planets that are being added to the game and checking them and like making sure that I have as much information as I can before giving up and going to bed for the night. So there was a couple encounters I didn't see, and I'm not sure if it's because they don't exist or if it's because they You know what? I really want to change speeders. There was a really cool speeder that I got from Galactic Seasons that I wanted to get, but the reason I was using that other one was because it came with a free speeder mounting at level 1. So I think I can now actually buy my speeder piloting if I have to purchase it. No, I think it's automatic now, which is fan-freaking-tastic. And then I think I need to, like, find it in Galactic Seasons here. It's the one that, it's a black speeder, and it has green glow, and I think the glow might change color, and it's very sleek. It's very sleek, but I can't remember from which season it was from. Maybe it was the Prinoa? I don't think so, though. Oh, it's this one, the Triumbra. There we go. Jowl Thunderdash is running around. Lots of people running around and playing on Coruscant today, which is kind of cool to see. My mount, where's my mount center? Mount. Okay, here we go. Unlock the quick bars. Put them out. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. It's a little loud though. No spooch option for Femme, Trooper, and Dorn. You can flirt post-onslaught, and you allegedly go for drinks. No romance was confirmed. Aw, man. No romance allowed. Banned. Oh, you have to purchase it from the speeder trainer. Hollow statues no longer sell it. I'm not sure if you have to even pick it up anymore, to be honest. I think you might just get it by default. Nice, good call, Fel. You found it. That's right.
Help me, Obi-Wan.
Hey, Ginger! Thank you so much. I like your username, the Klutzy Ginger. Hi. Thank you so much for supporting the project. The new Steelish cigar mount with the ground pet platform doesn't require piloting and is max speed at all ranks. Where is that? Is it the... Are you talking about this one? The Naboo type C speeder, or are you talking about something else, Phantom? Where's our contact? Get this out of my skin, Big Jan!
You bring goods? Doctors say 2 people. Look out. Now time. Cut out spice.
Wait, what? Excuse me, ma'am?
Did she say spice?
Shh, Corso, it's fine.
What happened to... Oh, I'll do anything for Rona. She couldn't possibly be involved in anything bad.
This has nothing to do with Rona. They lied. You used us. If you weren't a lady, you'd... I gotta go have a word with your boss.
Corso.
I not speak basic. You say take spice away? Good spice. I give good money. Big, how you say, cut?
We're not asking for a bigger cut, you idiot.
Yes, we are.
How big a cut are we talking?
Here, I give good share.
Thanks. Drug money. We're already here. Why not?
I don't believe you. You know what? Never mind. Let's just see if that blasted Devaronian knows anything about Rona.
Listen, I just smuggled drugs under my skin for your sister, Corso. I don't want to hear about it. I better at least get some good money so I can go get some pina coladas in the spaceport, okay? Oh, the new one from the bundle. Got it. The Storm 1 mount. Yep. The Clumsy Ginger says, I'm a ginger. And I'm super clumsy, so the username fits. It's lovely. Let's see, I think I'm going to Old Galactic Market. Oh, no. Which one? Let's just go here and hope for the best. Mister, I work for a smuggler, but I don't like smuggling, says Corso. Exactly! What is he even doing with me? Aw, Clumsy says, I love your smuggler outfit. Me too. This is the Corellian pilot armor set. And oh, Albert, thank you. You're at 15 months. Oh my gosh, thank you for being here for so long. It's yours for another 15 months. Oh, thank you. And I popped I know it's very dark right here, sorry. I popped a very inexpensive dye in there to make it black because it's a cute color to start with. It's like a tan. I wanted a bit of a biker babe kind of feel is what I was trying to go for today. For my smuggler here, or for her look.
If it's a matter of credits, we can negotiate a new price.
Oh, you too! Oh my gosh, Lucas, thank you. Thank you very much. A whole year at this point. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Where's Big Jan's benefactor here? I have a funny giant chicken mount now. Nice! I love the giant chicken, the aura birds. Those are great. That's very fun. So can I ask, Force of Fellowship, if you're still here, what level have you gotten to on your Jedi Knight so far?
Did the delivery go well?
Yeah, we did your dirty work, you fraud. Now where's my cousin?
Let's be civil. We're all friends here.
Well, I'm glad one of you is reasonable. You're looking for Rona Riggs, right? Well, she's the one who thought you two would be right for the job. Don't shoot the messenger.
Whoa. Whoa. Is he gonna give me information or not? Oh, there
Just
she
like
is.
the old days, eh, cuz?
Yeah.
Of course, I'm a little more big time now than Ma and Pa ever would have allowed.
You look pretty small time to me.
I'm the underboss for the Black Suns on this part of Coruscant. Not bad, considering 5 years ago I was shoveling Ronto dung.
The Black Suns. You're a gang member?
Gang leader. You think I should write home? Make Ma and Pa proud?
I could use a Black Sun contact.
Captain, what are you doing? We can't just leave her here like this.
Where else would I go? I got power here. I leave, I just gotta work my way up all over again.
We obviously came just in time. Come on, Rona. We're getting you out of here.
Poor, chivalrous little Corso. Don't you get it? I don't need to be rescued. I chose this life.
What percentage did they give you? I'll double it if you take your business to me.
Captain, I'm not really comfortable making that offer.
I don't care.
Double? Done. Just tell me where to send the profits.
Oh.
Well, I guess that's one way to stay in touch. Not, what I would have preferred. It was good to see you again, Rona.
Wow, I didn't realize it would let you make that option. Yeah, it's convincing someone to stop being a gang leader. You don't just say, "Come with me, we're leaving this place." That's not how things usually work. It's interesting that you can tell her to join your contacts list. I wonder if that'll ever come up again. Probably not. That's probably the end of that little storyline, but it is fun. That was neat. I like that. Poor Corso really is kind of dumb, isn't she? What's Maul's crime syndicate called? Is it the Crimson Suns? I think so. The one with Kira with a Q
Master,
in it.
I've
Yeah?
marked the best escape pod for your sole use. I, of course, will go down with the ship.
Man. I guess that is actually the best possible option. I know it was a dark side option, but at least he gets to stay in contact with his sister, and his sister knows she can go to him for help if she needs it, you know, if things get too hairy, too spicy, you know. I'm gonna do the thing where I like zoom into my ship. Let's see, travel to Tatooine. Oh, wait. I think it's Tatooine next? Or does it matter? Oh man, I always forget. And you can't even base it off of the levels anymore. Story, order, path. I know you can technically do it in either order, but there's technically a correct one. To Tatooine. To Tatooine first. We've got... I think our general overall goal is to find more about Nocdrayan's treasure, right? So we're basically just going around the galaxy, selling certain things or delivering certain things in exchange for information about Nocdrayan's treasure, because that's the big haul at the end of it. I love the inside of the ship. It reminds me of the Millennium Falcon. It should, I mean, right? That's the whole oh, is she in here? Yeah. The whole class fantasy of the Smuggler is Han Solo, is who they based it all on.
Welcome to the Bantha tail end of space, otherwise known as Tatooine. Hope you enjoy heat, Captain. It's the closest you'll get to landing on a sun, unless you're really unlucky. If there's credits in it, I'll go just about anywhere. An attitude like that will take you far in this galaxy. We're here because of a crime lord named Diago Hixon, the closest thing Noctrayan ever had to a rival. Diago was always trying to one-up Noc. They fought for territory, bragging rights, and the occasional woman. The battles were legendary. Maybe it was Diago who killed Noc. No, He never came close to beating Nock in a fight, fair or otherwise. Diago celebrated Nock's death by raiding one of his storehouses, stole an advanced grease sensor computer, priceless technology. To find Nock Draen's fortune, we need to pry that sensor computer out of Diago's sticky fingers.
That could be trouble.
I haven't even gotten to the trouble yet. No one's seen Diago in years. He only communicates through his lieutenants. One of those lieutenants, a Nicto named Tukreek, promised to help. You need to meet him.
He must want something in exchange for helping us.
Tukreek wants fame. I promised I'd tell everyone he helped find Nock Draen's riches. If you run into Diago, watch your back. He makes Skavak look like a Jedi Padawan.
Finally, a man who's my equal.
You say that like it's a good thing. Tukreek owns a club in the desert outside Anchorhead. He's expecting you. Good luck, Captain.
Oh my gosh, I had a big argument with Mr. Swtorista last night. We were watching Andor, so we've been catching up on season 1. We've been rewatching it so we can watch season 2 and kind of remember everything that's going on. And there's a point where Andor goes on a vacation. I'm being spoiler free. He goes on a vacation and he goes to some just like beach resort planet, and Mr. Swtorista was like, why didn't he just go to Tatooine instead? It would be a lot safer there. And I was like, what? You can't. Tatooine is like the backwater planet of all planets. Nobody wants to live there. And apparently this guy has a club out in the desert. Remco says, I love that her and Vet have a history together. Oh, I always forget about that. She totally does, yeah. Bonjour, Alderaan. ¿Cómo está? Vacation in Tatooine. I was like, what are you talking about? I think he was just trying to explain that if he was going to hide, he could go to Tatooine. He's going on vacation though, heck no. Do you think Corso is following a space equivalent of Andrew Tate? I don't know where he got his old-fashioned ideas, to be very honest. Because clearly he didn't get it from his sister. And I don't know what his parents are like. Should we meet his parents? This is really weird because I have played this before, but it was almost 11 years ago. 11 years ago, so it was quite a while ago. So to me, all of this is almost brand new, even though I technically should know the answer. Very strange bit of a situation for me. Ça va? Ah, bien. It's going. It's going. I think someone asked a question, but I missed it along the way, but I think you also got the answer, so I'm happy about that.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Oh, I see. Not out in, like, the Dune Sea desert. Just out in the desert. Got it. In one of the settlements. Hey, Montego. Hey, Montego says, wow, Tatooine already. Last time I saw this is still on Coruscant. Yeah, I've actually been playing her. I've done it. Hey, Brian K. Thank you so much. Thanks for using your Amazon Prime. Appreciate it. Did you know George Lucas is going to do the sequels following the crime syndicates and Luke rebuilding the Jedi Academy? I think the sequels are going to be about Maul taking over the crime syndicates. Yeah, they clearly laid some breadcrumbs in Solo, a Star Wars story, but it doesn't look like they were able to be followed up on. I just saw a dynamic encounter and my brain was like, I must go there. No, we're up to something already. Where's this little tiny bar of his? Yeah, I like the sound of this speeder. It's a good one. His parents were killed on Ord Mantell. Oh yeah, you're right. So we're definitely not going to be meeting them for sure. Hit by separatists, yeah. That was the whole shtick. The whole shtick of the smuggler story there. Hey, here's Tukreek. Hello there, sir.
Welcome, Captain. The lovely Risha has excellent taste in business partners. A face like yours attracts a lot of attention in a place like this. You'll never have to buy yourself a drink.
Thanks, pal. I've always thought of myself as classically good-looking.
You do have a timeless look about you.
That was a flirt
Nice of you to notice.
Sorry to say this, but you've come in a bad time to do business. Things are tense.
You promised that sensor computer, and you're going to deliver it.
Honoring my promise is difficult under such dangerous conditions.
Hey, pretty face! You don't belong here.
I'm not looking for any trouble.
Then you definitely don't belong here.
Excuse me, but I suddenly feel an urge to put away all the breakable things.
I'm only a weary traveler. There's plenty of room here for both of us, my friend.
You're not my friend, got it?
I'm sure she'd buy you a drink if you gave her the chance.
I'm not thirsty.
You want to leave me alone. You want to stop noticing me.
You're really starting to annoy me.
Oh.
Men?
Not a very good Jedi.
Let's show pretty face what we do with people who annoy me.
I'm guessing she won't be so pretty anymore, right?
Whoa! What the hell? That is not... Excuse me. Whoa! That was a messed up option. I'm guessing she won't be very pretty anymore. I was saying it as in, I'm pretty sure this lady is gonna beat the snot out of them. The game took it as in, I'm pretty sure these guys are gonna beat the snot out of the lady, and I'm gonna enjoy watching that. No, that's freaking no game. Video game. Escape. Escape.
Welcome, Captain. The lovely Risha has excellent taste in business partners. A face like yours attracts a lot of attention in a place like this. You'll never have to buy yourself a drink.
Thanks, pal. I've always thought of myself as classically good-looking.
I can speak for myself, farm boy.
Oh!
Would you mind not calling me that? I haven't lived on a farm in years.
My apologies if I offended anyone with my compliments. Sorry to say this, but you've come in a bad time to do business. Things are tense.
You promised that sensor computer, and you're going to deliver it.
Honoring my promise is difficult under such dangerous conditions.
Hey, pretty face! You don't belong here.
I'm not looking for any trouble.
Then you definitely don't belong here.
Excuse me, but I suddenly feel an urge to put away all the breakable things.
I'm gonna take the proactive
I'm only a weary
situation
traveler.
now.
There's plenty of room here for both of us, my friend.
You're not my friend, got it?
Leave the girl alone, if you know it's good for you.
Another pretty face. Must be a convention.
You want to leave me alone. You want to stop noticing me.
You're really starting to annoy me. Men?
Is she just a Padawan? Is that why
Let's
she
show
sucks at
pretty
that?
face what we do with people who annoy me.
There we go.
You want to pick a fight? Why not pick me?
I was hoping you'd say that.
Be quiet, Corso. I'm trying to be cool.
You got a big mouth. I'm gonna enjoy shutting it. Men! Kill them both!
Bro, she is a Jedi.
That's right. I got you.
Sorry about your bar. As I like pull up my shotgun. Oh dear. Yeah, get out of here. Saved a Jedi. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So Aim says, so much has changed since I left the game. Slowly reading through your website to sort things out. Thanks for your hard work. Cheers, thank you so much, Aim. I'm glad you're making good use of the website. Lots of resources there, and I'm glad they're there for you. It's better we don't meet Corso's parents. I teach them about ways to prevent things like Corso. That speeder has an awful sound? Oh, you don't like it? Okay, so what other speeder should I use then? If not that one. What is a very quiet and small speeder? A very quiet and small speeder. I'd like one that's not an animal. Like something like this would be good. If ideally it would be one that I don't have to pay cartel coins to unlock. What about this little one right here? Adna Fire Wasp. Oh, I can't mount up in here anyway. Try that one out. Yeah. Is that a cyborg unlock? I don't recognize the implant option for Prosper. Oh yeah, there's like no light here at all. Oh my gosh, let's see. Zoom in? Okay, it's not very good lighting, but so the cyborg options are really cool. There's actually like 8 different collections of cyborg options, and they depend on your class. So the smuggler ones are actually kind of brownish colored with aqua dots on them sometimes, kind of like brass colored. However, if you play a smuggler all the way to level 50 on any class, or if you unlock the cyborg class using the unlock option, then you can actually unlock all of the cyborg options for all future characters, doesn't matter the class. So yeah, I think she's technically actually wearing an Imperial Agent one. I just flipped through my entire list. Can you buy speeders from the menu? I have a collections. Some of them that I've unlocked across my entire account. Not all of them are on there though. Let's say hi to Nariel.
I wish this hadn't ended in violence.
Oop.
But it...
Hang on, let's try it again.
I wish this hadn't ended in violence, but it was brave of you to intervene.
Not the sort of place I expect to meet a Jedi.
It's only the second time I've visited an establishment like this. The other time also ended badly. My name is Nariel Pridence. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm looking for Vavaron Zair, an agent of evil and servant of the Sith Empire. Have you heard of her?
I've met a lot of agents of evil, but nobody by that name.
Zair is a being of vast darkness and a grave threat to the galaxy. I hear she's taken an interest in the local underworld, so I came to observe these criminals and gain information.
Criminals don't like being observed, and you stick out like a rancor in a family of Jawas.
From now on, I'll keep my distance. I have no desire for further bloodshed. I sense you're destined for greater things than consorting with common criminals. I must continue my search for Vavaron Zair. May the Force be with you.
Whatever, lady. If you say so. Where's the bartender? Did he run? Oh, he ran away. He was like, I'm gonna leave this place. Elcar says, damn, I've never done the Scoundrel and Counselor story beyond Act 1. Should I? So for me, both the Smuggler and the Counselor story, they're about the same all the way through. They have the same tone all the way through. The Jedi Counselor, Consular. You wrote Counselor. Now I can't stop saying it that way. Consular. No, you wrote Consular. I'm just dumb. The Consular story is very diplomatic, very low-key, very healing, diplomacy, force using, not fighting and saving the world. And then the Smuggler is very wisecracking and silly all the way through. They're both very consistent to me. So if you didn't like Act 1, then maybe you won't like the rest either. I'm a big fan of, you might as well play all of the stories at some point, but there's no rush to do so. I love siding with the Sith with the Smuggler. What? Cute Klutzy Ginger says, I'm going to start the Rise of the Hutt Cartel. Nice, have fun. Are you doing that on the Imperial side or Republic side? Because Imperial side is like, has a super cool ending. It's like one of my favorite cutscenes in the entire game. Silver Wolven suggests maybe a jetpack. Oh, I don't think a jetpack would fit this character very well. She needs a speeder. She's very Han Solo. I can't see Han Solo using Han. I can't see Han using a jetpack, right? The floating island pole thing, same thing. That one's like, for me, is a Sith warrior one. How do I find the redeemable pet after I use the code? So it will wind up in your mailbox. I don't know if I have a mailbox nearby to look for. Oh, goodness. I'm literally out in the middle of the desert right now. Let's go see if there's a mailbox out here somewhere. As I use rocket boost. Is there a mailbox out in the desert? There sure as heck apparently is not. Either way, you have to find a mailbox. You can use your map to filter it out if you need to, using the map filters. And it'll be in there for all of your current and future characters. If you don't see it after using the code, just log in and log out of the game. Sometimes it takes a second or two to get cracking. How often do you meet someone with more achievement points? I don't actually have that many achievement points compared to other players. I don't specifically chase them down. I like doing them, especially the secret ones, but I don't specifically try and do a lot of the ones that are like, kill 6,000 things, you know? Is that Theron's jacket? No, but it is kind of similar, right? It's cute. It's the Corellian pilot armor set. I've been doing my Sith Warrior lately, says Klutzy. This is the first time I've made it this far. I usually get distracted by new characters before now. Oh, nice. So you are doing it on the Imperial side. Have fun. They're very, very cool. Do you also run the Swtorista website? Asked Phasor. Yes, that's me. Hi. Hi. That's what I do when I'm not streaming. That's what I do all day long. Phantom says, I had to log back in again. Oh, I'd have to log back in again, but there's a small black mount, might be a Miram, door closes on the side, and has a package on the back. It looks smallish. Swtorista.com/mounts. I kind of want to know what that might be. So I have this section on the site, Swtorista.com/mounts, and then I have this section called small speeders, so not animal ones. So these were kind of the ones that I was thinking of for this character, kind of like little swoop bikes. So not these ones. I decided to skip the diases. I'm kind of curious, and not the throne. She's not gonna ride a throne. I'm trying to think of something with a package on the back, a black mount with a package. Oh, I don't know why the load lifter is in small mounts. Why did I put that there? Little beep beeps. Those are cute. Yeah, this is a really useful page in general. I think I need this one. I think this is the one I need with the giant Krayt dragon skull slapped on the front. All right, let's talk to this poor bartender whose bar I just messed up.
I thought she'd never leave. Look at this mess. Our gang has enough problems without Jedi chasing Sith through our territory.
The infamous Diago Hixon has trouble?
Our organization is under attack by a gang of Geonosians. Last week they took over our spice warehouse.
Beep beep.
Killed everyone, including a fellow lieutenant who had the only way of contacting Diago.
What's a Geonosian?
Overgrown insects with heavy weapons and bad attitudes. They're sitting on what we need. Diago hates it when we bother him. He got so angry, he killed a Krayt dragon. Gave us lieutenants one Fang to share. Only the lieutenant with the Krayt dragon Fang can speak to Diago, and you helped kill the men I was sending to get it.
You've got a brilliant plan, right?
The way I see it, this is at least partly your fault. If you want your sensor computer, get me that Krayt dragon Fang.
Been a while since I broke a sweat. Might be fun.
My deceased associate kept the Fang at the spice warehouse. Place is crawling with Geonosians. Won't be easy. Discouraging those Geonosians from sticking around will give us leverage with the boss. Just a suggestion. I'm heading for Diago's summer palace at these coordinates. Meet me there with the Krayt dragon Fang.
Summer palace on Tatooine. I don't know what kind of place this is, for real. The Razalon SC has the cake box on the back. Maybe that's the one that Phantom is thinking about. Let's see if I have it on the website. Razalon. Is this little guy? Oh, it does have. Oh, this is, yeah, that's a really good one, actually. I like that one a lot. And it has a little package on the back. And it fits her biker babe aesthetic. Oh, okay, I'm sold. SC-6. I'd have to pay cartel coins. Oh, but it's only 30 cartel coins because it's just a little bronze speeder, and it's half off for the collection sale. Hooray, hooray, hooray! Killing a Krayt dragon out of anger. I thought he killed the Krayt dragon because he was angry. He was just like, rah! You know, kill the Krayt dragon. No, he killed the Krayt dragon because he was cranky, and the Fang was a byproduct. Okay. Let's get that mount. It's the FC. Oh, I unlocked it, but I need to add it to my character. SC-6. Razalon. Unlock the taskbar. Put it on the taskbar. Lock the taskbar. Oh, yeah, I like this one. Good call. That's my spice on the back. That's my spice, yeah. Oh, I like the sound of it too. It's a little... Hang on. I take a little screenshot of this guy. Yeah, that's pretty good. Good call, thank you. Thanks for the suggestion. We got a ways to go out in the desert. Okay, I had a question for you guys, especially you guys who like Star Wars, who like the movies, and especially those of you who like the alternative stuff like the comics and books and games and stuff like that. Does Han Solo ever smuggle spice? And second, what are some of the things that Han Solo has smuggled that are not people, that are not like rescued princesses and stuff? Just off the top of your head, what are some of the things that he's smuggled before? Because I'm seeing a lot of spice in this story, and I don't know if Han Solo ever actually smuggled spice. Coaxium, yeah, coaxium. Yeah. Pretty sure spice was the cargo he dumped that Jabba had. Oh, could be. Yeah, that's true. He mentioned the Kessel Run after all, right? Kessel Run would be spice. There's nothing else to smuggle there. I just discovered from Google you made a video on your favorite speeder. Time to check it out. Oh yeah, that's a newer one. Reptile baby.
That out of picture.
A little too crazy to be illusions. Ooh, I might have to upgrade my gear at some point. Things are taking a little while to die there. A little longer than I was expecting. Cake box on the back. A nice comment from Papa Studs. New to the game and some members in the community recommended you and your content. Hope you're having a wonderful stream. Oh, thank you so much, Papa Studs. It's so sweet of you. I'm glad people were able to send you towards the different resources. I assume like the website and stuff like that. Have fun out there. And we're actually here every morning, 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific on the weekdays. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to come swing by and ask. Especially on days like today when we're just literally chilling and doing the class story. Beep beep, Miriam Speeder. So we've got. He mentioned the Kessel Run. That's why Greedo and Boba went after him. He did smuggle spice. He dumped it. Possibly guns and other illegal items. Kessel Run was a collapse. Did not watch the best Star Wars movie Solo. No, I have 0 brain cells. I can't remember anything. Okay, I watched them, and then like 2 weeks later, I've forgotten everything. And I'm busy watching Andor right now, so I can't rewatch Solo. I got a ways to go. I got half of season 1 to watch, and then season 2, and then I gotta go watch Rogue One. In the last movie, oh yeah, in the last movie he was smuggling those funny little things that blow up, right? Ratars. Those little, oh yeah, he was smuggling these things. That's right. These are blah, 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 blah. But, oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of Star Wars pig balloons. I was thinking of, this is from Rebels, I think. Balloons? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Pig balloons, pig ship inflate? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Puffing pig, Star Wars. Yeah, this is from Rebels, though. This is a whole different set of people. Viestra! Oh, Viestra, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Thanks for using your Amazon Prime. Appreciate it. Oh. That's right. So as a reminder, Andrew's first name is Cassian, just refreshing your memory. Okay, listen, sometimes I do forget this when we're watching and I get a little confused when they're talking to Cass, and I'm like, who's Cass? Memory, not my strong point. That's why I'm good at writing guides, because I don't remember anything, so I write it all down, then I can look at it later. Puffer pigs! Yeah, so you can smuggle puffer pigs. So, wait, Okay, so the Kessel Run, what was the Kessel Run smuggling? To bring glitter sim spice from Kessel to the Cyclada cluster. Is that what he was smuggling? Because someone mentioned coaxium. Was Han Solo smuggling spice or coaxium? Oh, that's a... Han suggested a new scheme, steal unrefined coaxium from Kessel. In this Solo movie, it was coaxium. But... was that like a retcon? Or like... Did he ever smuggle drugs? Like, are we... Okay, I'm trying to figure out, did we ever put a whole bunch idolizing towards a literal drug runner? As a smuggler, you could be smuggling drugs or you can be smuggling other things. And drugs are usually considered... I'm trying to figure out, like, did he ever actually smuggle drugs, or did it be assumed he smuggled spice in the older movies and then they kind of retconned it? He took an old man you know who was carrying. But listen, okay, not assumed, but not assumed specific. This is
Well, I'm pleased Diago finally responded to my provocation.
He wasn't smuggling coaxium for Jabba.
Captain, we've got something here.
Is that absurd little trophy the reason Diago sent you?
You got a name?
Where's the flirt?
My name is Vavaron Zair. I'm interested in discussing a bargain with Diago Hixon.
Knock yourself out?
The man is notoriously hard to reach. That's why I'm allowing you to speak with me. I've been prodding Diago for weeks. Raid a business here, kill a lieutenant there. But it's like he hasn't noticed. I thought sending the Geonosians to raid this operation would surely draw him out. But all I've got is you.
Maybe he just doesn't have time for chit-chat.
Grand moths tremble before me. How powerful must Diago be not to care what I do to him? I'm seeking a small crimson box. One curio of many in Diago's personal collection.
It's on my speeder.
I'll give him whatever he wants for the box. But I need to arrange a meeting. Can you do that?
People don't go to war over empty boxes.
The contents are irrelevant. For your assistance, you'll receive a gift few beings ever enjoy. The pleasure of my company. If you want to pretend like you're not interested, I can offer a more material reward. I offer the chance of a lifetime. All I ask is that you arrange a meeting for me with Diago.
We can work something out. How do I contact you?
I scanned your holofrequency. I'll contact you. Don't take too long arranging things, or I'll have to employ more aggressive means of getting Diago's attention.
Is this the one?
You ever get the feeling we're in over our heads?
No, we're right in.
That's what makes this job so much fun.
You've got an interesting idea of fun.
Yes, I do. This is the one. What was her name? What was her name? Hang on, I gotta go look something up. It's very important. It's very important. Vavaron Zair. Swtorista Vavaron Zair. Who just wrote that something about that Remco said the guides are not for us, it's just for herself. That is absolutely 100% correct. Vavaron Zair romance guide on my website. On Tatooine, the smuggler will speak with Sith Vavaron Zair while trying to get a meeting with Diago. In return for help, Vavaron will offer the pleasure of her company. While there aren't flirt options as you complete the missions, you can accept her offer and help her. Amusingly, you can flirt with the Jedi who shows up and flirt with Risha who shows up on Holocall. After the fight, you can flirt with Vavaron to claim your compensation, and the second flirt option will lead to some private time together in swim caves pools. I found some rumors that it's possible to do this romance scene with a female smuggler character, but I couldn't find any video proof. It's time! It is time! It is time to claim our compensation. Oh my gosh, let's see. Oh, I never thought I'd go and test this out myself. That's really funny. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can do it. Where we got it. We got a ways to go. Yeah, there's gonna be smuggler spoilers here. I'm sorry. Just play. You can't play the story and not have spoilers. Smuggler story day. In Star Wars, spice is a catch-all for drugs, illegal stuff. No, it's not. It's a specific thing, right? You're dealing with her. I'm disappointed in you. You're disappointed in me or in my character? My character's a smuggler. Get off my back. Ba 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 boom there. Correct. Exactly. Rogue One is so good. Absolutely. It is a very solid movie. Looking forward to watching it at the end of my Andor experience. Stream needs an 18+ tag. Get out of here. Am I going the right way? I don't think I can go this way directly. I could go... I think I'm about to get caught in a little dead end up there. There we go. The problem is you'll have to side with her at the end. That's not very trooper mom of you. For science! For science! Walks in, yeah, I'm here for what I'm owed. Hey, she offered! I wasn't taking anything she didn't put on the trade tab. Okay. Smuggler Story's my favorite, says Wonder and Doubt. My favorite on the Republic side, at least. It's definitely very different than all of the other stories. It's very much silly and wisecracking, and you get to flute with literally everything. Everything. Yeah, for science. What are you smuggling? Today, I'm not actually really smuggling anything. I was smuggling spice under my skin earlier today, according to the quests. But on my ship specifically, we don't have anything illegal that I know of. We just have a bunch of like rare items that we are delivering to different people. And those people are sketchy, so those people also need our help in various regards rather than just dropping off a package. Is this the right way? Yes, this is looking like the right way. Yesterday, I accidentally married Malavai Quinn. I really didn't mean to, it just kind of happened. Hey, those things happen sometimes, okay? Sometimes you get married without consent, or without brain cells. Rare can mean illegal too. No, they're just rare things. They're like one of them's a creature, one of them's a brain head in a jar. You know, those type of things aren't illegal. They're just kind of frowned upon in polite societies. It's a little different. Okay, I found my favorite spot to take a screenshot, so I'm gonna take one. Because I can. Oh, because I can. I like my smuggler. I love this spot. It's the best spot ever. By the way, if you don't know how to get here, this is easier to get to Republic side, but Imperial side, you can go to Mos Annick and run all the way up through the Outlaw's Den. But it's right beside Outpost Solera, Republic side. There's Outpost Solera, there's the taxi down here, here's a little hill, and there's a little spot right here. I did not find this myself. I saw this on Tor Fashion back in the day. And if you zoom in enough, it's all dark. It's a whole black background. Oh, I had the hiccups, I'm sorry. Can I stealth? Yes, I can. I keep forgetting that's a... Oh no, that's an option. What happened? I drank my mango juice too fast. Oh my gosh. Ursa says, Swtorista, I might actually finish Conquest. Oh no, on all my characters from just doing the fishing dynamic. Ursa, you're crazy. Why do you want that fish so bad? Last night I dreamed, says, oh my gosh, Wonder and Doubt, that I could romance Quinn on a male warrior when we reunited on Iokath. I woke up and was very disappointed it wasn't real. Oh, that would have been I'm sorry about the hiccups. That would have been a really good one for them to add. I wish they had. Urza says getting achievements makes my brain go.
There. Better?
Slap. Monteco suggested that I run some heroics for some gear if I wanted to upgrade my gear, but I don't really want to run any heroics, mainly because, oh, maybe this box will have some gear in here, because I'm already so incredibly ahead for levels. Oh, awesome. Sweet. Yeah, that Conquest box had a bunch of gear. Sweet, 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 sweet. Perfect. Wonderful. That should help a little bit. And let's take a quick look at, do I have at least a gear in every piece now? Oh, I do. Awesome. So I'm not too far behind there. That was a nice background. Made a note of that. By the way, my favorite smuggler quote is, I'm so beautiful. That's a beautiful quote. That is exactly, that's smuggler to a T. Oh Oh my gosh. Has anyone ever killed Quinn after he betrayed you? I don't think you can, at least not in the base story. That's not how that works. Eat peanut butter, it'll get rid of your hiccups. I can't sit here just eating peanut butter. Does that actually work though? I imagine it does. I really can't tell if I'm going the right way. Hey, Morwex, Corvinus, thank you so much. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Hi, hi. Morwex says, I want to... Oh, I'm so sorry. I have a bad case of the hiccups. I want to thank you for all the effort you put into all the guides and website in general. Pretty easy to say that you are a huge help and pillar of the community with the stuff you do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the nice words, too. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh. The hiccups are appreciative hiccups. For sure. What kind of spice? Paprika? Creole seasoning? I'm gonna go with, what did we use last? Sage. Is sage a spice? Yes, it is. I have some growing in my garden. You need a turtle cam? Okay, listen. Right now, you wouldn't even see anything. She's just literally sitting at the bottom of her little half of a log that's cut out and that she sleeps inside of, and she's like half buried under the dirt. You'd only see the top of her turtle shell. There's no turtle cam. There's a turtle, there's no turtle cam. Not to mention you'd see like my like living room or just like dirt outside. Is it side effects of the spice or just a regular hiccup? I think you may have figured out where I got my hiccups from. It's all the subcutaneous spice.
Ah, the Krayt dragon Fang.
Why is
perfect condition.
Oh, excuse me. Why is chat show up? Why is chat so cursed? I'm just trying to record a movie here. Yeah, we have a turtle. Oh, she's so
the
cute.
The Krayt dragon Fang.
In real life, in real life.
Perfect condition. I'm deeply impressed with how you handled those Geonosians, Captain.
Remember that Sith we heard about? She controls the Geonosians, and she wants to meet Diago.
The Sith is behind the attacks on our operation?
Oh no!
How do you know?
I don't think the recording worked. Hang on, let me go see what's going on over there. Why you gotta be cursed? I just want to play about video games and record my video games as I play my video games. Oh my gosh, such a hiccup. Such a hiccup. I'm gonna have a little cry. Give me a second. Do you guys want to see while I'm trying to get rid of my hiccups? Do you guys want to see what happened to me yesterday when I was testing out dynamic encounters? The boss had a pushback, and he pushed me somewhere I didn't want to be, and I didn't know quite what to do. I was like, should I? Oh no! I want the hiccup to go away. Hang on, there's the next. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's where I figured out what I should do, was just fall to my doom. This is what I have dreams about sometimes, falling through the floor like this. No, that didn't help my hiccup even a little bit. It did make me feel a little better though. Okay, let's give this another shot. Hi, Shelly. She can hear me, right? Oh yeah, absolutely.
The Krayt dragon Fang, and in perfect condition. I'm deeply impressed with how you handled those Geonosians, Captain.
Remember that Sith we heard about? She controls the Geonosians, and she wants to meet Diago.
The Sith is behind the attacks on our operation? How do you know?
If I were you, I'd give the Sith what she wants.
She picked the wrong boss to threaten. Diago has killed more than one Sith. Let's hope that Jedi from my club puts the Sith out of our misery. We're going to an underground water well the natives call the Light Spring. The boss turned it into his private retreat. Now that we have the Fang, he'll let us into the... Oh! What now?
Kukri, the palace is under attack! Imperial commandos! They're tearing us apart, breaching the security doors!
Diago will be furious if this palace falls to the Empire. Only one thing to do.
That was not on the agenda today, was fighting off an Imperial attack.
The Imperials and meet me at the Light Spring.
Wait a minute. We can both fit in that escape route.
But you need to stop the Imperials from finding it while I get away.
Well...
Good luck. See you at the light spring.
Phew. Weird. I like that Freya remembers. I told a story yesterday about how I dreamt I fell through the floor in SWTOR and there was
that ought to fix you.
Unused graphical assets down there, including dragons. No dragons down there, sadly. We're gonna run and gun our way out of here. Oh, this is a cutscene. Oops.
Hello again. I was afraid you might have forgotten our agreement, so I sent some friends to jog your memory.
Call off your attack dogs, lady.
Gladly. All you have to do
I
is
was
honor your
working on
commitment.
it, lady.
You promised to arrange a meeting for me with Diago. I want it. Now.
Diago's at a place called the Light Spring. I'll send you the coordinates.
Gosh.
See? That wasn't so hard. I just sent the all-clear signal to my soldiers. They're retreating as we speak. Oh. Or perhaps not.
What's the matter? You can't find the exit?
Not exactly. Apparently, little Nariel has decided to poke her lightsaber where it doesn't belong. She's killing my soldiers at the palace's main door. Be a dear and throw her off our trail. Then meet me at the Light Spring. I'll see you there.
Got it. Everything's on fire now, that's fun. Just stand a little bit in the flames here, you know. So what is this his summer palace? What do you think his winter palace is like on Tatooine? There's that princess over there. Hey there, Sax. Space dragons, exactly. Whoa. Taking care of business. Hi.
They wouldn't surrender. Why don't they ever surrender?
I don't think they hear too good through those helmets.
Please don't make jokes. People have died.
Oh,
I'm disappointed to see you in this place after our last conversation. I thought you'd learned to stop associating with criminals. Why are you here?
You following me, Jedi?
I heard about this palace back at the club. I came hoping to find Vavaron Zair, but it seems I've just missed her. If you know anything about the Sith's current whereabouts, please tell me.
Rumor is, she's got a hideout under the spaceport.
I never felt her presence when I was an anchorhead. Strange. I sense I'm running out of time to find Zair. I should go. Don't take this the wrong way, but I hope our paths never cross again. May the Force be with you.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the Jedi to throw her off the path. Let's head to the Light Spring now. Ooh, leveled up. Nice. Nice. Take a look at where we are. Oh, it's out in the middle of the desert. Do I have a taxi point? I don't think so. I think probably the easiest way is just to go backwards a bit and then take the taxi there. The sass from the Smuggler is so nice. It is really fun to listen to. I am glad in the end that we replayed this Smuggler story. Novik says his winter palace is clearly exactly the same as this with snow. But there's no snow on Tatooine. Maybe it's on Hoth. Maybe his winter palace is on Hoth, and that's you're correct. It's exactly the same. It's just on a different planet.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
I have bad news for you about that. Oh, did I speak too soon? This is what I'm saying. It's really weird because, like, somewhere in my memory, I should know exactly what happens here, but I don't. I played it before, but I don't remember any of it. Do you still do the weekly operations for the general public? Hey, Ain. Yes, we do. That's every Monday at 8 a.m. Pacific. Every Monday. Maybe he paints the sand white. I see, I see a tan sand and I want to paint it black. My summer palace, all the snow, I don't want it to lack. Beach sand. Oh yeah, he has to import the sand to Tatooine to get the right type of sand. My sub ran out the other day, says Mike, and I was selling resource matrices, but they disappeared when I resubbed to the game. Are they in your GTN maybe? Because there's a little tab called claim on the GTN. Maybe that's where they are, or maybe they're in your materials log, or maybe they're in your mailbox by accident. Oh, I always pass through here, but I don't think I quite realized this area was Diago's like house, like part of the smuggler story here.
What ought to fix you?
I'm just gonna reply to a friend really quick. Because I would like to hang out with her if she's around. I love playing Pokemon and SWTOR. Yeah, you gotta catch them all. What you guys do over there, DC? I think Summer Palace refers to where they go in the summer, so maybe the Winter Palace is also the Summer Palace? Oh right, it's just constantly summer, so there's only one palace. They just called it that to be pretentious. Merci, à bientôt. Have a good day, Ain. Absolutely, we'll see you Monday if you want to join us in the future. You should give your Tatooine Stronghold to Prosper and turn it into a spice warehouse. Oh my gosh, hang on. Have you seen Freya? I can't remember. I don't show it off that often. I used to show it off a lot in the past, but I haven't anytime recently that I can think of. But my Tatooine Stronghold already kind of is something a little like that. It's a vacation retreat. And however, it's been taken over by Mandalorians halfway. It's supposed to be like a fancy resort. But oh my gosh, it would be really cool to have it also be like a spice. Like I should put a little spice smuggling operation somewhere in here, but I don't know where I could hide it, because most of the rooms are currently like getting used. So I've got the kitchen, I've got the restaurant here, just needs a few more tables. I've got the fast service food, like little pickup counter. I've got the reception room for what you can do on the planet. I've got, let's go downstairs really fast. It has to be somewhere kind of out of the way. It can't be in the landing pad. The landing pad is where, oh, my landing pad got taken apart because I was trying to make a physical landing pad where if you jumped out of there and you would get different points if you landed different locations, but I ended up choosing a different spot for that, I think. Oh, this is cute. Look at this little... Oh, you know what I could do though? The landing pad, because we've got those little walls, don't we? I could, where would be a good, probably over here would be a good spot. Oh my gosh, and we've got a roof right here. Roof, ceiling, is that what it's called? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The like roof or ceiling tile roof. It's like on a post. What would it be called? Oh, I don't know anything about what they're called right now. Civic structures, maybe? Here's floor tiles, but what about a ceiling tile? Or does that only fit on a rug hook? Penthouse column. They're from the Fleet Stronghold bundles. Maybe I just need a bigger chunk. Let's try this one. Carrick? I think if I search Carrick. Here we go. Here's the walls and floor tile, penthouse column. Where do these fit? Carrick. Does it fit here? Civic structure carrick. Oh, it only fits on a large hook. That kind of sucks. Oh, that's a little too large. It's too big. That's like taking up my entire area. But like, what? Maybe I could put walls around one of these little rug things. This little rug thing that I have is pretty cute. Where is it currently sitting? I can't figure out what hook it's actually on. Oh, here we go. It's on the rug hook. Could I like scoot it towards the wall and then create like an extra set of walls? Kind of like, oh, this wall's too giant. That doesn't look good at all. Is there a smaller wall? Sorry, I got really distracted by this concept because it seems really fun to make like a secret spice wall, you know? Is there like a Tatooine wall? There's like the Korriban wall. Civic structures. We need civic structures wall. I like the concept. That's all I know so far. Another place that I could maybe make a fake room. I picked this up because I don't want it here. Oh, where did... Oh, freaking... Pick up. There we go. Maybe if I go in here... Oh, but I don't really... It's so cute in here already. I don't want to mess up my aesthetics here. Dang it. You know, let's see what else do we got. Hello, I got a question. Hey there, Psyched. Go ahead and ask. Is there a max amount of strongholds you can own? I think you can own one of each, is the general rule of thumb. General rule of thumb. This is my plant market, and there's a... I like it too much. I don't want to wreck it. I just want to add more plants. There's the Manon room in here. The exotic fish market is what it is. Is there... Oh, and then a question from Ivanov says, if I buy an item for collections, does it become available for all my characters? So yes, if you purchase the unlock in collections, it becomes available for all of your characters, correct? Here's where the Mandalorians have taken over. That's the only spot I can think of that I could, like, steal some area. Oh, I guess I could, like, make a secret room in one of these areas, couldn't I? Oh, what about over here? This is already like set up to be my perfect little smuggled spice stash, isn't it? It's already here. Let's hang on. Let's see if I can. Do I have any good decorations that would be good for boxes? What would that be under? Maybe furniture storage shelves. Take containers. There's a lot. Do I have spice containers? Is there such a thing? Whoa, what would be like a really good one? I don't know what spice is stored in. Spice shack, baby spice shack. Here, like these little Rishi crates would be pretty good. Oh, we got some Zakulan crates of spice back here. Blue Colto, I don't think that's gonna be a good one. Those are fuel cells, that's not gonna do the trick. Drink cooler, no. Explosive, nope. No explosives. Okay, listen. I don't need overflowing treasure. That's the opposite of being discreet there. I like these little old-fashioned crates too. These ones are good as well. These ones definitely look like you're smuggling something that you shouldn't be having. I love the moisture farm crates. That doesn't look anything like it's gonna sell spice though. Pressurized moisture farm container. I don't think that looks like it contains spice. Does that fit on a floor small though? You can put it like right here. Containers. Where did I just see that? No, containers. We just saw... Here it is. Moisture farm barrel. And what's that weird moisture farm container? Here we go, this weird little one. This clearly has spice in it. Obviously. Let's hide it a little bit though. Hide it behind the... Yeah. There we go. Now it's nice and hidden. And we'll put one more here. I like how there's quenching barrels. And a garbage can? No, I don't need that. I'm good, thank you. Oh, here's one. This one definitely looks like it's got some spice in it. There we go. There's a shipment. On Clone Wars, they use crates. Right, it makes perfect sense. We learned that spice can be stored under the skin, so I guess it can go anywhere. That is also entirely correct. And then we'll also add, we've got a few more hooks over here that we can sort of use. I think I could maybe use this one right here. Crates, containers, crates. Oh, this one. This one's super cool. This one. Yeah, this is a great one. Hang on. Let's see if I can get it so it's not inside of there. There we go. This one's super cute. This is from one of the newer bundles, the remote trading outposts. Look at all that stuff. That's definitely a bunch of spice. You are not spice. You're cute. I think there should also be a version of this that's kind of like in bad repair, which I think would actually be better in this specific case. Oh yeah, look, and it doesn't have an alive droid. Oh yeah, I think I'll do this instead. The bundle's kind of neat. You unlock both the repaired version and unrepaired version. You can kind of choose. You get to keep both, and you can kind of choose which go where. Let's put another one of these right here because I like that. Oh, it's gonna start looking like a junk pile, so let's just put one of these here. See, those are totally legitimate crates. They're not hiding the other ones. Nope. We could put something here, but I'm not sure. I have to be careful. I don't want it to like... See, you don't want to really... I don't want to obscure the whole entrance there, you know? Let's see. Shipping crates damage. It's kind of in a weird spot right in the center there. Shipping crate single? Just like, we can just put like a little random box. Oh, where are the blue cows for the blue milk? Oh my gosh, leave that blue milk alone. Here, we'll put that right there. And we're gonna put one. Oh, nice. This one fits right here. No, that looks really weird. Stacked security office crates. That should be good. Yeah, that's definitely more legitimate supplies right there, right? I need a big glowing sign that says spice for sale. Oh, spice racks. Spice racks for trading spice. There's, I think I was thinking of putting like the drink bucket if I could fit it. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get to that hook though. Oh yeah, I made it. Nice. Here we go. Whoever is swinging by can get some smuggled water, obviously. Is there anything else I can go here? Chess? Tribal chest? No, we don't need that. Weapons rack? I don't think we need that, but that one's pretty fun. There we go. That's the legitimate goods for sale. There you go. So now this is her little shack. Her little shack where she sits and waits for Corso to get off the roof, and has her her spice for sale. Anyways, back to where we were on Tatooine. The droid's name can be 5P1C3, aka Spice. Oh no, my poor little droid. I was going to make every room a shop in my stronghold. Oh, that'd be a fun one. That would be a fun way to decorate it for sure. Okay, anyways, back to the clearly important business that I've taken care of here. So Indazar reminded me, says Montego, Han Solo smuggled water to a really polluted planet. Why is the water illegal though? That's the question there. Is that smuggling? Ever have a hammer station flashpoint bug on you after the second boss? What happened to your hammer station? I don't run it enough that I would remember any bugs from it, to be very honest. Hammer station's not a big part of my life. It's not like, oh, look how pretty this place is. It's like an actual little bath you can go in. Splash, I'm gonna take a bath. Oh wait, can I get out of here? Yes, I can. Wait, can I? Can I get back? Oh yes, there's a ramp. All good. It is wheelchair accessible. Perfect. Hey everybody, what's up? Not illegal. Perhaps the planet was under siege. Oh, just smuggling past blockade lines.
The
Yeah,
Sith,
got
now
it.
this. Distraction after distraction, Tookrik. Annoying.
The captain is here on important business. The Sith came uninvited, boss.
The years haven't been kind, Diago. Or were you always this nauseating?
Rude.
I've seen old Hollows. He used to be quite dashing. Pity.
Betrayal. Uh-oh. Ma'am, what are you doing here? I sent you in the other direction.
Look long and hard, Zair. That's how all servants of evil end up. If you're wondering, I followed you here. Didn't believe your story for a moment.
I knew you knew I was lying.
Whoa, no, that's not correct. I wasn't lying on purpose. I wanted her to go to Anchorhead. I wanted her to leave me alone. Oh, gotcha. The water was being heavily taxed. Gotcha. You're trying to avoid import taxes.
First the Sith, now this. Distraction after distraction, Tookrik. Annoying.
Did like the
The
lines
captain
about
is
him
here on
being ugly,
important
though.
business. The Sith came uninvited, boss.
The years haven't been kind, Diago. Or were you always this nauseating?
I've seen old Hollows. He used to be quite dashing. Pity.
Get out of here, Jedi lady.
Look
Leave.
long and hard, Zair. That's how all servants of evil end up. If you're wondering, I followed you here. Didn't believe your story for a moment.
It wasn't personal. Zair made the better offer.
There we go.
You stabbed me in the back. The boss will kill you for this.
You had every chance to do the right thing and failed. Now you'll suffer the
I
consequences.
don't want to kill a Jedi,
Each other. Like fingernails on transparent steel. I will silence. Who is that?
Captain, haven't heard from you in a while. Everything all right?
just calls in. Oh, hey, what up?
I'm kind of in the middle of something, Risha.
We have to do science.
Beautiful girl. So beautiful.
What the frick,
Wait,
Diego?
is that him? You're with Diago?
I want to see her again. Now!
I could set you two up if you're interested.
Bring her to me, and I'll forgive you for disturbing my sanctuary.
Diago dear, I can offer you so much more. Just as soon as we rid ourselves of this Jedi.
Afraid to fight me alone, Sith?
That one was too weird too. Oh man. Oh, such a deal! They have arranged for you. Oh my gosh! I gotta go this again. Gotta get this right. Ah, Aid, you did your first dynamic encounter. Nice. They're just fun little quests, right? Which one did you end up doing?
First the Sith, now this. Distraction after distraction, Tookrik. Annoying.
Annoying.
The captain is here on important business. The Sith came uninvited, boss.
The years haven't been kind, Diago. Or were you always this nauseating?
I've seen old Hollows. He used to be quite dashing. Pity.
I am a Jedi. You had every chance to do the right thing, but you came here anyway.
Look long and hard, Zair. That's how all servants of evil end up. If you're wondering, I followed you here. Didn't believe your story for a moment.
It wasn't personal. Zair made the better offer.
You stabbed me in the back. The boss will kill you for this.
You had every chance to do the right thing and failed. Now you'll suffer the consequences.
Empty chatter. Like fingernails on transparent steel. I will silence. Who is that?
Captain, haven't heard from you in a while. Everything all right?
Let me get back to you.
Are you in trouble? Talk to me.
Oh, beautiful girl.
So beautiful.
Wait, is that him? You're with Diago?
Make her come back.
I want to see her again. Now!
Stop pushing me. I'm not your droid.
It wasn't a request. You bring her to me, or I take her from you.
Weird.
Diago dear, I can offer you so much more. Just as soon as we rid ourselves of this Jedi.
Afraid to fight me alone, Sith?
Silence! The only voice here should be mine.
Diago,
too many
you're
people
every
here.
bit the monster Vavaron Zair is. You will both pay. You want to lay down your weapons. You want to surrender.
Why are you so bad at this?
Does your little hand-waving thing ever work?
Why must you be so difficult? It would have been so much better if you'd surrendered.
No more! I find a beautiful girl myself. Right! Kill everyone!
This is so chaotic.
But I didn't do anything!
Oh no!
Everyone!
This is Team Chaos in a nutshell. Team Chaos. Right here. Oh my god. I should honestly just stealth out at this point. Where are the droids? Oh my gosh. Whatever you're doing, stop it. Stop it. Stop healing yourself. That was so chaotic. I need to side with the Sith. This is for science. I need to test something that I have written about. That if I can get a video of it, I'll be the first person SWTOR who bothered to take a video of it and like post it up. Okay, listen. All right. That one droid saw what happened, decided to say pew pew from the back of the cave, right? Look at them over here. They're like, I'm not getting involved in that mess. They'll take care of each other. Look at the pile of dead. Oh, goodbye, pile of dead bodies.
Poor Nariel. Never had a moment's pleasure in her brief lifetime. It's almost sad.
If we actually cared, I'm sure it would be a tragedy.
A shame you aren't force-sensitive. You'd make a lovely Sith.
Oh, thank you.
You've been ever so helpful. Let's discuss your compensation.
I need some fresh air. Find me when you're done.
Tell me your heart's desire, my dear.
Smooch. I want your time.
I think I could learn a few things from you.
A would-be apprentice. How sweet. I'd be happy to share a few morsels of wisdom with you. Here, settle in next to me.
I think that might
How
have
do you
been
feel,
it,
my
though.
dear? Wiser, I hope.
If nothing else, I have a whole list of things to avoid.
I believe that concludes our business. I'll take my prize and be on my way. Such a...
I want to try again. I don't,
Poor
like I
Nariel.
said, I don't know if this option actually exists. Give me something I can spend. I want your time. How do you feel? Oh, well, Corso came back.
You're even sicker than I thought.
Always happy to exceed expectations. I believe that concludes our business.
It exists, but how? I didn't get the option to flirt with her. I got to go sit down with her and she talked at me. Or did I need to keep following that conversation line a bit?
Poor Nariel. Never had a moment's pleasure
I
in
have
her
it
brief
written down
lifetime.
that someone said it at
It's
one
almost
point worked with
sad.
the female character too.
If we actually cared, I'm sure it would be a tragedy.
A shame you aren't force-sensitive. You'd make a lovely Sith.
Did you flirt
You've
in the
been ever
first
so
meeting?
helpful.
I
Let's
don't think I
discuss
had the
your
option.
compensation.
I need some fresh air. Find me when you're done.
Tell me your heart's desire, my dear.
Time.
I think I could learn a few things from you.
A would-be apprentice.
Oh,
How
this
sweet.
is it. Oh.
I'd be happy to share a few morsels of wisdom with you. Here, settle in next to me.
Oh, I was nice to her.
How do you feel, my dear?
Darn.
Wiser, I hope.
If nothing else, I have a whole list of things to avoid.
I believe that concludes our business. I'll take my prize and be on my way. Such a gorgeous box. A delectable shade of crimson, don't you agree?
That is green.
What's in that box, anyway?
You wouldn't understand. Bargaining with you was a pleasure.
No, come back
Farewell.
here! I have science to do with you. Okay. So if it does exist, I wasn't able to get it to trigger. Ah, bummer. A diabetic dragon says, so can one take a non-force sensitive through coffee? Yep. If so, what happens when a force user would normally use the force, like opening a door, protecting debris from falling into someone? So a couple things, a couple of them you just, you do the old-fashioned way, like you'll shoot the door instead of moving it with your hand, or sometimes another force user will step in, like Senya or Lana Beniko will do it instead of you doing it or helping them. Other times, something else happens, a diabetic, without going into too much, spoilers for that expansion. Man, if you can't get it, could you reset it and side with the Jedi? I think it may be a little far too late for that. Oops. Do you get mocked by every force user? You sure do, but I'm pretty sure that happens even if you are a force user, right? You're like, you're scum, Jedi. Oh, we have a nice question from RM. Hi, Swtorista is the public test server for 7.7 up. If you play on Steam, can you access the PTS as well? I do believe it is up, and yes, you can get it on Steam too. Swtorista how to PTS. Let's get you a guide how to download and play the SWTOR PTS, and that'll teach you how to do it on either the original SWTOR launcher or Steam.com launcher. Okay, you said to look at this holo projector. You said before you leave.
Not Drayan. That's all I hear. What was it like to fight Not Drayan? The next time some fool asks me that, I'll bury this holo recording in his forehead and play it back for the survivors. Not Drayan was never a true gangster. Not like me. He just pretended. People think I fought him because he was more successful. Because he made me number 2. Because he stole my wife.
Oops.
Lies! I fought him because he was no more a gangster than I am a senator. Nock was a con artist. The whole underworld was his mark. He was using us for something. Don't know what. But I do know he never gave a damn about being king of the underworld. It was all just a game. At least that pile of filth is finally dead. I raided his storehouse just to be sure. He never came. I'm still alive and he's not. I won. You hear that, Nock? I won.
Oh man, I'm like super curious about this now because I don't like. Can I watch it again?
Not Drayan.
Oh no, okay. I'm super curious because, like I said, I don't remember the greater plot line of the Smuggler story, just the kind of heist, and that was about it. Return to Risha. Oh, we head to our ship. Kind of just a general story of you being a smuggler. And that's really about it. Nock lives in his head rent-free, sure does. I won! You hear that, Nock Drayan? As his corpse lays behind me. He's the senator to Panda Buffet. Oh my gosh. I was thinking that. I was like, he could totally be a senator if he wants. Coruscant's a really good corrupt place. He can make it happen. I have an important question. Why is this labeled a gonk droid? Gonk. He's not a gonk. Hi, Risha. How you doing? Pretty lady.
Wasn't sure I'd see you alive again, much less with that sensor computer. How did you get it?
Diego Hixon passed away unexpectedly. Left me a generous inheritance.
He's dead? Good. I mean, for your reputation. Sorry I didn't get a chance to chat with him before he died. My holo malfunctioned.
That blob of a gangster took a real interest in you.
I'm sure he reacts like that to all the beautiful girls. With that sensor computer installed, this freighter will be a first-rate scout vessel.
Yay!
I'll patch it into the ship's rectenna before takeoff. You should notice a difference right away.
What exactly will that gizmo do for us?
Let's just say people will have a hard time sneaking up on us in space.
Yay!
Let's leave this sandball in our rear thrusters, Captain. Nokdrayan's fortune is out there waiting for us.
Yay! Yay! In general, my ship's better now. Oh, nice. I just got a gun. Sweet. And I can open this box up here and it should give me some upgrades. Sweet. Give. I'm gonna go find a bank, and I'm not gonna look at my gear. I'm just going to deposit it so that I don't accidentally sell anything I don't want to sell. I'm just gonna sell junk. I can sell shotguns, I can sell relics and med packs, but everything else is just going straight into the bank, and then I'll sort it out later. Once I've decided a little more what I need and what I don't need. Probably need to look at the pistols and stuff like that. Oh, that was a boots upgrade. Luckily, I have 7 bays of banks, so I really don't have to worry about it, which is nice, very nice. So many pistols. I haven't been working on the weapons project just because we got all that news about 7.7 that I was excited about. I need to backtrack and go keep working on it. Buckle down and do it. Is there a medic droid right there? Is that what you said? No. Oh, there is. There's a vendor right there. That is funny. I wanted to see if any of my companions had conversations. I wasn't sure if I was caught up with them. I don't think I am. Might be a bit behind. I'm thinking what I owe you. Oh, Kashyyyk, we spoke of life depths. The Wookiee whose life was saved owed his service for life. Life debts, huh?
Is that what you owe me?
I have been a slave. I would not do it again for any debt. I do honor you. I will not leave lightly. Aww.
Is there something you need to be happier here?
You serve the Republic. You fill your pockets. Both are good. Do I serve the Republic? But there's more. Others suffer while I am free. Loud Wookiee. I would help them if I can. Do it quietly. Shush. Loud Wookiee. Oh my god. Wanting to buy indoor voice for Bodar, right? You like Bodar's design? He does have a really cool design, doesn't he? He's definitely a combat-oriented Wookiee there. I have 7 bays of everything max and they all full of junk I can't be arsed to get rid of. Fair enough. Quick question. How fast is the turnaround for when an update goes to PTS to live? Hey, JSP Spaceman. They actually said this one's going to be a fairly quick one. Very specifically, they said that the update's goal is for late May, early June. So I don't think giving a turnaround time is going to be at all useful because it definitely seems different each time. It could be like a couple days to like a month or more, you know? Who knows? Oh, Bodar, you didn't have anything else to say. Sorry, big puppy. You honor Bodar with freedom. Bodar honors you with strength. Aw, thank you, big puppy. What is this right here? Oh, not something useful for me, apparently. I was curious if oh, Risha's not actually my companion yet, is she? No, she's not. So she won't have any companion conversations for a while, so that's why I don't need to catch up with her. I understand now.
Nothing worse than coming to the realization that your parents were right. Can't stop thinking about Rona. My folks always said she'd come to no good in the big city. And there she is, a stooge for some spice smugglers.
You told her what you think. The rest is up to her.
Her life matters to me, Captain.
What?
Hard to trust her with it when I see how she's treated it. It's not like I didn't see it coming. Dr. Hope. I just didn't want to think that was really who Rona had fallen in with. That's what I get for trying to see the best in folks.
Hey,
I
Timbo.
need you up and shooting, not sitting in your bunk brooding.
Oh, trust me. I've mastered the brooding shot. I don't plan to stop giving anyone the benefit of the doubt. If I trust the wrong guy, maybe I get hurt. But if I'm too scared to help someone who really needs it, who knows how many people will suffer?
I'm making squinty, unhappy face at Corso. Not really impressed by him right now.
I don't quite know how to do this with a lady like you, Captain. Court you, I mean. On Ord Mantell, we had rules about that sort of thing. With my fiancée, I got permission from her father first, and we had a few chaperone dates between our families.
Since when do you have a fiancée?
I never saw her after my family died. My whole world blew up, and I just ran.
You just left her behind?
I wish I'd let her down more gently, but she wasn't even in the same galaxy as you. I know it's different here, but... Captain, may I have permission to seek your hand?
I like bad boys. I'd rather see you asking for forgiveness than permission.
I hope I never do anything to you that needs forgiveness, Captain.
That line was so bad. They deserve each other, a bunch of losers. That line was terrible. Oh, I hate it so much. I think I will go through with the Corso romance just to kind of see, because I've never seen it before, like, for myself. I can't say I was. Saya's mom is not Corso. Listen, if Corso can have a fiance that he's not technically broken up with, then I can have a fling before Saya's mom finds Saya's dad. Father figure, incubator, opposition. That sounds like a bad combo on a bar on a late Friday night, Saya. Anyways, let us, you know what? Let's leave this place and go to Alderaan. This is young Saya's mom, I think, is gonna be the important factor. He starts sending clingy messages right away. Oh my gosh! I never have checked my mailbox. Like, I haven't been looking at it. Like, am I gonna start getting mails from Corso? Why, I hope not, because I'm not gonna read them. Saya's dad is in fact Gus. I think I think you're correct. It's Saya's daddy is... Wait a sec, I mixed up two different messages. Spoiler, Saya's daddy is Lana for sure, is what I read. Because the two messages were right beside each other. Spoiler, Saya's daddy is Malgus. No. My favorite romance so far is Lana for sure. Unfortunately, it can't result in a baby, so definitely not Saya's dad is not Lana Beniko for sure.
Alderaan certainly is the prettiest world on our itinerary. Don't let all that breathtaking scenery fool you, though. This is the most dangerous planet of the core worlds. The nobles here could teach the Sith a few things about backstabbing and assassination.
Backstabbers and assassins? I'll fit right in.
Up to a point. The nobles won't let you forget that you're beneath them. Every so often, the noble families spill their bloodlines fighting for the throne. The current succession war is the bloodiest on record. Since the Empire arrived to put its own puppet in charge, there's no telling who will come out on top.
Who's the big shot around here?
House Ulgo seized the throne, but maybe not for long. The whole planet's a war zone. The first time I visited, I thought all the nobles were so glamorous. Then I saw the truth. These people don't know how lucky they are, or what they should do with their fortunes. They don't deserve to rule.
These nobles really upset you, don't they?
I couldn't care less about them. All that matters is getting what we came here for. Your first delivery is a piece of glaze cake. All you have to do is escort that antique power droid to House Organa's castle. Since House Organa runs this spaceport and their castle is right around the corner, dropping off the droid should be a quick run.
The droid's my first delivery. What's the second?
The head!
One deal at a time, Captain. Let's focus on dumping that bucket of bolts. The droid belongs to a couple of young nobles, Len Turan and his sister Sidonia. Decent people, all things considered.
Got it. I better get moving.
So Ika says, once you kiss Corso, the guy writes poetry. Oh my gosh. I mean, all right, I guess. It's not a terrible thing, I think. And Nasasu says, I ship Lana being daddy. Well, listen, you do what you gotta do. And Mateo says it could be Lana through Mysteries of the Force. Listen, listen, sure. I was thinking that in Star Wars, you can just use some DNA splicer or something and anybody can be mommy and daddy. You can make it happen, you know? Like, it's probably a lot easier. But, Let Kat know that Lana is Saya's space daddy. She loves Lana Beniko. I'll let her know next time I see her. She'll be like, what? Gotta admit, turning down Jaso is so heartbreaking. Oh, Tulkas, why did you decide to turn her down? I haven't played it on a male character, so I don't think I had the option to romance her in the first place. Why do you wear red glasses? Yeah, great question. So about a year ago, I think, at this point, I was trying a bunch of different things to help with headaches because I couldn't quite figure out why I was having headaches. I've been having headaches for a large chunk of my life, and doctors not being useful at all. And so I was just going through a huge checklist of things to potentially try, and one was like, maybe it's blue light from the computer. Spoilers, no, blue light from your computer does not cause headaches. Maybe it can cause sleeping problems, but it doesn't cause headaches. That is a bunch of baloney, and all of the actual studies on it say so. But I decided to try it anyway, you know, just in case. Why not? If $30 fixed my headaches, wouldn't that be nice? But once I figured out the actual source of my headaches, by then I've been wearing them for a while, and I just really like them. One is because I've got a light here, and I like the reduction in glare, but you can still see my expression and my eyebrows and my little eyeballs and stuff. And second, I do just like the way they look at this point. And third, they're very comfortable. Oh, thank you, Smarty Pops. Thank you so much for saying Wi-Fi causes COVID. Appreciate it. Yep, that's along the same lines there, yeah. What was the source? Oh, hey, Deajin. Thank you for asking. So it took me a really long time to figure out, and I only figured out because eventually my insurance started offering a headache class. Because they realized they were wasting lots of doctor time with headache people. And I was able to take a class, and they literally gave me a pamphlet, not a pamphlet, like a, you know those little, a duotang? Is that the right word? I feel like I'm losing my mind. It's a piece of paper folded in half, and it's got two pockets, and then you can fill it with paper. So what are those? A duotang. I've never used that word for a long time. Not a brochure. This was like printed out from the computer, and it was like 30 or 40 list of different things that could potentially help your headache. Some of them I already knew, but a lot of them I didn't. And one of them was try using a TENS machine, T-E-N-S. I always forget what it stands for. It's electronic something or other. A folder. A folder might be the right word for duotang.
Baroness shows up. Salute, curtsy, wink knowingly.
Kiss her. And so that made me, so a TENS unit is kind of like, gives, you stick it on your skin, and it's got a little handheld electronic device with wires, and it gives very light electronic stimulation, so it's like to kind of trigger your muscles. And I don't know if it helps or not, but it made me explore the idea that it could be muscles and stuff like that. So I started doing, I also had read somewhere online that someone said once I started working out, it actually helped my headaches more than anything else. And this was someone who was doing coding, so they would be having a lot of the same lifestyle situations as me, just a long time at the computer. So it turns out my headaches are actually caused by my posture. This is how I'm sitting right now. Is probably not helping, but it's where I am right now. And so doing stretching started helping a lot. And then I got to do physiotherapy more recently, and they taught me a whole bunch of more stretches. I've adjusted my computer setup quite a bit. I've adjusted my sleeping pillow, and all of those things have brought my headaches down to like one or two bad days a year. And that was literally the only problem. So everything else I tried was a waste of my life. It wasn't my diet. It wasn't my glasses. It wasn't eye strain. It wasn't none of these things. It was literally the pain in my head, which I described as behind my eyes because I didn't have a better word for it. Like I wanted to take a spoon and scoop out my eyes because I was in so much pain. It was actually here in the back, and it's called transferred pain. Just the body misinterpreting where it actually is, which is why it wasn't allergies, it wasn't sinus problems, it wasn't misaligned nose. I have that, but it's not the cause. There's so many things. I took medicine. I took multiple types of medicine. It wasn't anxiety giving me headaches. Gives me lots of other problems. That wasn't it, you know? I thought it was the pain in your head. Yeah, so it turns out it was never in my head at all. And now that I've started doing like lots of stretching and dynamic stretching and minor exercises, I can actually like properly attribute the pain more where it is, which is really cool because it's way easier to handle not behind my eyes. Did it also cause you nausea? No, I don't have any. I didn't have any migraine symptoms. No auras, no nausea, no nothing like that. Spooning fixes many problems, right? Then I don't have to look with my eyes anymore. I wasn't pressure from my eyes. It wasn't nose, eyes, throat related problems. Yeah. It wasn't blood vessels in the end. But yes, in the end, it ended up being back muscles. And yes, very light workout was the trick. And I literally just watched TV and do like 20 minutes of exercise.
You made a deal with a woman named Risha for this droid? I'm here to collect.
Welcome home, you ugly little thing. I mean the droid, of course.
Cute.
This is no time for your juvenile jokes. We should properly introduce ourselves. I am Lady Sidonia Terran, Herald of the Gold Aurora.
Oh, is this where
and
I
I'm
can
her
become
brother,
a baroness?
Lord Len Terran, Warden of the Eternal Flame. Please call me Len.
You're the best thing I've seen all day, Len.
Flirt.
The last time a woman made me blush, I was just a boy.
Aww.
Got news for you, Slick. You're still just a boy.
Corso.
My brother and I are all that remains
down.
of House Terran's noble bloodline.
One of Alderaan's more reprehensible pedigrees, House Bayless, slaughtered our family and seized all our holdings.
Goodness.
If that happened to me, I'd be raising an army.
Hard to raise much of anything when you haven't 2 credits to rub together.
I'm leaning
This
on a
droid
droid
holds
that's so
new
cute.
hope for us, literally. Centuries ago, our ancestors hid something inside it for safekeeping.
Pirates absconded with the unfashionable machine generations ago. Tracking it down has consumed our family since before we were born.
What that droid contains will rebuild House Terran. But we need instructions to safely open the hidden compartment. It's rigged to explode, you see.
The instructions are at our family's estate, now occupied by House Bayless's forces. Without those instructions, we can't pay you.
Are you looking to hire me?
You're obviously talented at acquiring things.
The instructions we need are in a datapad of Terran family history at our estate's library. If you retrieve that datapad, we'll add a substantial bonus to your payment.
And there are some additional family heirlooms we'll pay you handsomely to recover while you're there.
What kind of security does your estate have?
Hard to say. I'm sure Bayless installed new systems after we fled. Sidonia, it's almost time for that meeting with House Organa. Why don't you go chat with them in my place?
How shocking that you'd rather stay and entertain a female guest. Very well. I'll return as soon as I'm able.
Don't hurry back.
Goodbye.
That was a flirt option. That's
I
funny.
thought she'd never leave. My dear sister has the charisma of a Killick. You, on the other hand, are endlessly charming.
I hope you're not falling for any of Slick's nonsense.
He's a gentleman.
You
you're
can
not.
learn a few things from Len.
This room's getting a little stuffy for me. Think I'll get some fresh air.
I didn't mean to offend him, but I certainly won't apologize for admiring you. When you return with that datapad, I'll have to find a creative means of thanking you.
I've already thought of several.
Really? I look forward to comparing notes. When this droid business is over, I might leave Alderaan. Finally put the blood and feuding behind me. Spend the rest of my life as a galactic vagabond? Wouldn't that be grand?
If you're looking to roam the galaxy, we should talk when I get back.
I hope we'll do more than talk. I've monopolized your time enough for now. Do take care of yourself.
We're gonna have some smuggler romance, which is good, because I don't think we've actually had any yet. There have been attempts, and all of them have been failures. Ivanov says, why are uprisings blocked for me? So when you open up your story uprisings, does it tell you anything? Sometimes, I know you need to be level 10, and then I know if you're inside an instance, sometimes it doesn't work. So try running outside first. If flashpoints are working but not uprisings, that's weird, and I don't know. Did he just arm behind his back like a 6-year-old shyly attempting a kiss? He sure did. He sure did. Wow, these people sound odd. Is that what English nobility was like back in the old days? I have no idea. To be honest, probably. Looks like I need to head downstairs. Oh, right. So Brayden, NORAD says something for the first time. Hi there, Brayden. Thank you so much. Brayden said a nice comment. I was talking about my headache issues. I would say it wasn't a waste, as you found out what wasn't causing your headaches and led you to what was, if a long and convoluted way to do it. That is correct. I just wish it hadn't taken somewhere around the range of 20 years to know what was wrong and still not even have a full fix for it. Like, oh man. Just, Could have saved myself a lot of hassle if I knew it was literally just my back to start with. Montego says, thanks for not scooping out your eyeballs. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad I didn't too. Really wanted to at times, so. Yeah, the brain sucks. Ah, rude. But yeah, doing a lot better now in terms of headaches. Still dealing with various little health issues, but that one was the one that
vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Back the most, I
Have
guess you could say.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
So yeah, what's up? Actually found a boss battle, says Klutzy Ginger. Good luck with that. Ivanov says they are not selected on the filter, but I can't turn it on. So there's this checkbox, and then there's this filter, and the filter should only be 1 out of 1. I don't know if I have any other guesses to figure that one out. Bladen says, I just tried to heal you. Oh, were you behind me when I was on the taxi point? If so, I missed you. I'm sorry. But yeah, there's a lot of flirting going on in this story. I'm curious to see how Corso reacts, because so far he's just been leaving the room for a breath of fresh air when I get flirty, whether or not I'm getting any actual flirting back. That boyo needs to, hey Winter, that boyo needs to figure out if he wants to be the International Flirt Star 2000. That's right. Stratanek has a suggestion for you about your uprising problem. I ran into a rock. I was like, why can't I move? If you take a look at your quest log, do you currently have any other uprisings active? If so, try abandoning them and then see if it'll let you go in. That's a good idea. Maybe do the same with any flashpoints you have halfway through too. Thanks, Stratanek, for putting that suggestion up. I know that problem works for some other things too. Oh, there you are. I see you. I see you, Ansia. Oh, did you just stealth out? Boom, boom. I'm gonna do the same. You'll never know where I am. Oh, it looks like there's actually a bonus quest that looks kind of interesting. It's recover the Alderaan Heirlooms. And it's just looks like a little bonus quest over here. I think I'm actually gonna do this one. The bonus quests that are like kill 50 more people, I usually skip them, but this one is recover stuff to go sell for sweet creds. Yeah, good luck, Ivanov, with your uprising there. I'd love to be an NPC for a day in this game. I'd park at Coruscant and just watch the thousands of psychopaths jumping, pulling speeders from pockets, and parkouring for glowing boxes. Oh, I don't think this is where I was supposed to be. I think this may have been the wrong room. I am a little confused. I don't think this is where my quest was leading me. Oh, it is. Recover the heirlooms. Oh, here they are, here they are. I just didn't see them with my eyes. Goody. Here's the one. Oh, Oh, I think murder will have to happen here.
Better?
Yeah, they're on the shelf. Which uprising is best to farm the seasonal achievement? To be honest, I haven't been trying to farm it just because I know that we've got multiple weeks left. I'm not all the way up the track yet. I'm pretty far from finishing the achievement where you do 100 total. So I figured I'm gonna be close to, if I use my little stim each time, I don't think I'm gonna need to farm it. I kind of figured I just have to, I will just wait till near the end of the season, and then I'll probably only need a couple more for the achievement. Okay, I got 2 out of 4. Let's see if I can look with my eyes a little better. A question from Barbudo. Hopefully Barbudo can hear me because they have the mute symbol on. I have a doubt. Is it good to do the heroic 2+ alone, or is it better to forget about them? So those are up to you. They are definitely a lot harder to do without 2 people, and they are much harder to do at a low level. So it's super up to you if you want to bother with them or not. I'm wondering if there's like another door somewhere else, or if the other heirlooms are in the other room, because I feel like I'm not seeing them. Oh, it respawned? Sure. Oh, it worked! Nice, nice. Thank you, Stratonek. That was so nice of you to share. I've had that problem with flashpoints, but I haven't run into that problem otherwise. Okay, so there's a dead guy. I think if I wait patiently, another one respawns right here. Oh no! I see the problem. Sia is at. Oh, Sia. Oh, is this Phantom? Phantom! You little poop! You stole my quest objective! That's why I couldn't find them, because you'd already picked them up. No wonder I wasn't able to. That's so funny. Why are you at the exact same quest point as me? That's funny. I can only ever find 2 of them. I usually wait for them to come back. Yeah, I only found 2 spots. I'm kind of confused if they're like... if there would be more in the purple area, or if there's more hiding around elsewhere. If I look with my eyes, I'm kind of curious. I might just scope around and see if maybe there's more elsewhere for my own interest. Hey, Swtorista, why Star Wars: The Old Republic? Did you play Knights of the Old Republic and become a fan? Exactly. I played Knights of the Old Republic. Literally didn't even know what it was. Just bought the CD because it was a Star Wars game back at like EB Games or some game store back in the day, and I really clicked with it. Really liked it. And when I found out in like 2007 or 2008 that they were working on a game that would be like that but online with other people, I was like, wow, yes, absolutely. Oh, there are more in the purple area? Oh, okay. Thanks. Thank you, Criffy. I'll head over there and see if I can find more of them. EB Games, yeah, I was trying to make sure I didn't say GameStop, because that's not where it would have been. Had they brought back the Dark and Light bosses? Yes, they did, Ain. They are currently back, and they will be leaving in a couple months, but we don't know if they'll come back in the future and stuff like that. It's a bit of a mystery. They brought them back after a very long hiatus, which is pretty cool. And we often do them every Tuesday, actually. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to. Aha! Yes! Here we go. So there was more than 2. It looks like Elvira. Next time you run the Smuggler story, you can just go on inside the purple area in addition to the green area that it shows on the map. Nice. Oh, do I have my stun? Yes, I'm gonna put that on the key that I normally use to stun. Alright. Locate the ancient data pad. Watch this. Peace. Return to Len. Let's see, where is he at? He's all the way back over here, so I'm just gonna quick travel. No reason not to. In and out. Are you EU-based? So I'm Canadian. I'm currently in California. Because I met Mr. Swtorista. I actually met him playing Star Wars The Old Republic. Super nerdy, I know. But we've been married for quite a long time now, and since he was going to school here at the time, that's why we decided to be here. It didn't really make any sense to leave. 2 years ago, they changed the name from EB Games to GameStop. Oh! But they just announced they're going back to EB Games. Oh! That's fun! Thank you for sharing some Canadian lore right there. Oh, Diabetic Dragon says, I rented KOTOR from Blockbuster when they tried to sell games near the end of their run. Oh, wow. That is a throwback there. Hey again, Noah. Hypothetically, if I were doing some tiny gaming in between calls at my job, what kind of productive task could I do in SWTOR crafting? Asking for a friend. Absolutely a friend who's not doing things on company time. Noah. Yeah, absolutely. So we actually have quite a few friends who would do that. Some of them would even use a remote login to log into their computer and do stuff from work. So yes, crafting is actually really awesome for that because you don't have to ever move your character, you know? Crafting is a really great one to run, especially leveling up your crafting skills rather than gathering, or sending out your companions to gather stuff works as well. If you're doing some very light gaming and wanted to actually game rather than doing tasks, oh, I don't have them on this map, I'm sorry, but dynamic encounters are really, really short quests that you can just go rush around and do one or two if you wanted to. Another thing that people that I like to do in between tasks back in the day when I was doing homework and stuff like that is I would play the GTN, I guess, buying and selling stuff. Looking for stuff that's a good deal and reselling it at a good price, at a better price. And you can do that with what do you have in your bank? What do you have in your inventory? What do you have in your materials bay? Listing that stuff up on the GTN is a really easy little task. Is there much endgame rating once you hit max level? Hey, Razukai. Hey there. I'm guessing you're a newer player or you're looking to find out if this is a game you might like. So there's, in terms of population, there is less people than, say, World of Warcraft by a lot. However, is there people raiding? Yes. And is there a lot of raids to do at this point? Yes. When the game first came out, it actually had only one raid, which is kind of crazy. Now there's, oh gosh, I've lost count. There's at least 11, and then the different difficulty modes, and then a bunch of individual bosses, and then there's also some solo difficulty stuff you can do as well. But yeah, have fun. Have fun if you decide to jump in. The biggest thing I recommend for raiding is to jump into a guild, and that way you can find other people to play with in general and start making friends and meet people who raid so you can get into more raiding. Dragon Chocolate Horde. Oh, Razukai says I played 10 to 12 years ago, but there wasn't much to do at max level. Got it! Got it! No, obviously it's been a while. There is a bunch more raids. I wish there was a panel or oh, there's a lockout panel. I could use that. Hang on. Oh my god. Phantom, do you hear the sound that your little Dianoga makes when it appears? It's like okay, here we go. So here's all of the different bosses. All of the different bosses. So you can see there's a lot more than there was way back in the day. Recently, someone in Canada bought EB Games from GameStop. Okay, it got purchased, and that's why it's being renamed. Got it. That is so funny. I am surprised GameStop/EB Games still, exists, period. Just full stop. Hello, get out of here. Whoa, no! Sidonia, what happened to you? What? Fine, I must do what must be done. I take your seat. Yeah. Sometimes. Seat, Donya. Anyways, back to business here.
Rumors are filling the hollow frequencies of a daring robbery at our old estate. You've set a lot of tongues wagging.
House Bayless is missing a datapad from their new library.
I'll let my dear sister have the honors. Never could decipher that blasted thing.
It's a simple code, woven through the genealogical entries. You just have to assemble the letters correctly, Len.
I can't wait to see what's inside.
Yeah, what's in the box?
I hope it isn't a huge explosion. That would be anticlimactic.
According to this, we must pry open the droid's ventral servomotor housing and disable its lateral conduits. The holochip is hidden within a false power storage unit behind a detonite charge, entering the disarm code.
You sure we ought to be standing this close, Captain?
Yeah, take a step back.
I've got it. After all these centuries, we finally have our proof. The information on this holochip proves House Turan is owed a considerable number of credits. When the other families hear of this, we will reclaim our status among the nobility.
Nice.
All that from a little holochip.
It's shocking what they can fit on those things.
I must leave at once to have this data authenticated by the Royal Council. Len, see to our hero's payment.
Nothing would please me more, dear sister.
Bow, chicka,
Oh,
bow,
brother.
wow.
Let me know when you're done with Slick.
I expect a call tomorrow.
This might take a while.
This better be business, Captain. I don't trust this stuffed shirt.
Get out of here, Corso.
Well, here we are. Perfect. I have a little surprise for you.
I like surprises, handsome.
What's the surprise?
I've arranged a private dinner in your honor. House Organa's chef is the best on Alderaan.
Wow.
I even hired musicians to serenade you. We'll eat and talk and dance and, well, who knows what else.
Are you planning to propose?
Propose? You mean marriage?
Relax, Lan. I'm only joking.
That was
I'd love
the
to
only
spend some time
option.
with you.
You sneaky little jester. You're even more fun than I thought. Follow me to the parlor. The food and musicians are already waiting.
Yay, this is a nice date. This is the best treat my
That was a
smuggler's gotten in a
celebration
while.
I'll never forget. You truly are the most extraordinary woman I've ever known. So beautiful. So dangerous.
So ready to be paid. Oh.
Why don't you leave, Alderaan? I've got plenty of room on my ship.
I want that more than you know, but my family duties aren't yet fulfilled. Perhaps, someday, we'll meet among the stars. Here, take this datapad to your associate Risha. It contains one of House Turan's old family recipes.
What?
The design for a powerful anti-radiation shield, which makes a starship immune to all sorts of nasty cosmic rays.
That could come in handy.
I can't imagine what you'd need something like that for, but I'm sure whatever it is will be quite exciting. Once you add your bonus for recovering heirlooms from our old home, you'll find you've done quite well. You have House Turan's deepest thanks. Someday you'll have powerful friends on Alderaan. Farewell.
Farewell. Bye-bye, dear prince. Hey, Corso, what are you doing here? You were told to wait on the ship. Excuse me. Speculating the odds we could ever see an Opal Votilla back in circulation. I mean, I don't know the odds, but I can't see why they wouldn't eventually bring it back at some point. Running the same missions with Bodar, says Bladen. Funny the conversation you get during the next Risha conversation. Corso gets creeped out by the Wookiee. Oh, I never even thought about the fact that I could bring the Wookiee along with me. I decided not to because the Wookiee doesn't...
Master. Your vessel is in flawless condition naturally.
The Wookiee doesn't speak English, so it doesn't work well for my little cutscenes that I'm running. Plus, Corso is such a little turd. It's kind of fun to watch him squirm.
You got House Turan's schematic. Perfect. That wasn't too bad, was it? Len is quite a flirt. And handsome. Found time for a little rest and relaxation. Good for you. Your next delivery is to take that head in the jar to a sniveling little stuffed shirt named Pima Ahaf. Pima is at House Alda's estate. You'll have to sneak through some tough battle zones to get there.
Why does some noble need a head in a jar?
It's a history thing. If you're that interested, ask Pima. His lectures are thrilling.
Can't wait to ditch that creepy head. I swear its eyes follow me around the cargo hold.
He's watching you.
This is one delivery I recommend keeping covered. Let's not upset the locals any more than we need to. Good luck, Captain.
I think I should carry it around like a lantern. Maybe I should put a couple of LED lights on the bottom of it before I pick it up. Okay, pick up head. Give head. Give to me. I need to bring you to your master. Give. And on that note, I'm gonna leave you with this beautiful, beautiful headpiece here. We're gonna go say goodbye for the day. How many characters do you have? I have a lot. I have something like 60 plus characters, but a lot of them I created for various videos or tests or science and stuff like that. Oh, the head on a jar is a KOTOR reference. Sure is. Do you have the Baroness title on any characters? I think I do on one of my bounty hunters, right? Is level 75 the level cap for preferred? It depends what your last expansion was. We are gonna go say hi to Kitty Kisses. So, à la prochaine. See you later. A bientôt. Let's see. Raid Kitty Kisses. And I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. What was the mount you bought today? RC... Oh, Razalon FC6. Here you go. Bye, guys. See you later. Nice to have you all here.